Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know.
Unbelievable, though.
No surprise
you know,
that the news
you
didn't
just
identify
can't. I gotta say something. Patrice O'Neill joining us just in the nick of time, because I just gotta say, what the fuck is it with black people and rioting? They just can't fucking...
What is that about?
Well, because it's a story. Do you think if it was a bunch of white people in
Yes,
there, they would have rioted?
I swear to God, I do.
No.
Wait, what about the white brides that was stopping each other for the sale, the bridal
trample
sale?
each other to death trying to get a dumb wedding.
Those things,
fucking
yeah.
down.
Oh, those white people that do that?
All those
happens.
things.
Well, they're fucking...
Are there different white people that do things? Well, there's different niggas.
They're crazy bitches.
Yeah.
And this was like...
And I think that if everybody in this story was white, pretty much the same thing happens.
Nope. I don't see
if
a riot.
A white woman goes, hey, man, I won the lottery and I want to give everybody a free fucking coat, call your friends and family, they're going to be going to the store.
And they load up the carts.
How about the people that we call Christmas crackers that's out there at 4 in the morning punching each other for the Rock'em Sock'em robots?
Yeah, someone died at
They're not trashing the place.
No,
they are trashing the fucking place. They're dying.
By the way, there was the riot. Was there any violence, or are the news just calling it a riot? Because it didn't seem like there was any fighting. It just seemed like fucking people wanted their merchandise.
They wrecked the merchandise.
Wait.
Yeah, this is crazy crackers. They run through the store and they fuck each other up.
Well, that's to get the gowns. But Patrice makes a good point about the Christmas thing. There was a story in Long Island where one of the workers died. He was trampled to death because everyone was trying to get in for the sale.
It was a black store.
No, I don't think that was
Yes, it was. I don't think it was.
Can I make one racial point here?
Okay.
That
you smell very good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to say, out of anything, if I had to pick one thing that bothers me racially about these conversations, why? How do white people get away with not being associated with other white people doing dumb shit? And black people have to be associated with a couple of crazy motherfuckers at a Burlington.
But we do
and
get associated with crazy
fucking
shit.
not. I don't ever look at you like the profile that you are. Either a pedophile or either a mass office killer or either a serial killer. That your profile. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't look at you like and get nervous like, oh, here he come. Or I don't look at every young white girl like that's pushing a stroller like, oh, she gonna kill a baby because she wants to go to the mall.
You know what the difference is?
I don't get how I have to fucking talk about Burlington fucking coat factory niggas.
Because white people have different hairstyles. And I think that's what it all comes down to. There's a variety of different hairdos.
Comes down to the hairdo.
That's my beef.
You're right.
That's just my beef.
Let me try. I gotta think that over. Because you're not fucking doing anything in the Burlington
and
coat factory.
I'm not one of the special ones. It's like niggas. I had a meeting yesterday. The guy basically, because I knew him for years, and I met with him trying to get a show on, and I'm like, look, man, how come it can't be more me? All I want is for black people to be able to be mediocre. That's it. I just want to.
Congratulations.
You're reaching too high.
I didn't fucking hit with the snare drum that should have came with you. It's just, he goes, look, man, nigga shows do very well. That's what he said. Nigga shows.
Was he black?
No.
Wow, good for him.
And he was wow.
Well, because I like people I like to dig it out of them so they can really talk how they fucking talk. Nigga shows do very well. Black shows don't.
Really?
Nigga shows.
Interesting.
They rate very high, and black shows rate very low.
I got to apologize to Anthony. Stephen S. from Bayshore. That was Valley Stream, and they were all black. So where someone got trampled.
Oh, believe me, you don't have to tell
Christmas
me
shopping.
when there's black crimes and white crimes.
And I've met Steve from Bayshore. He should be one of the white people you just go, you shouldn't be racist. You're not even qualified to be above me. Do you think he has a little race to him, but he's just one of those guys you go, oh, poor fella, you want a sandwich? That's Steve from Bayshore, or Pat from just a bunch of nobodies who make racial statements. I've met Steven, and he's a funny guy, but he's funny behind the computer. You meet him, he's curled up in the fetal position. He's a fetal position guy. You go, good boy, Steven. But he's hilarious
when he's typing
with his fucking his keyboard weaponry. And let's be honest, Steve.
Yeah.
You know, we'll meet up at Anthony's house, and let's just be honest. You're a cool guy, but very quick, very racial. But why is it there? Why the fuck is it there?
I don't know.
He's not even close to being an oppressor.
We're finding out more about the lady. She was off her meds, supposedly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and, yeah, she's nuts.
I don't know why they do that, those people.
Fucking bro, let's go back.
Hey,
what a dump.
We got Nick at Valley Stream. He was at the mall where they trampled the worker to death. Nick.
Good evening.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Yeah. When I was at school in the Purchase College, and when I came back, or I think it was around Thanksgiving this happened, I came back, and they're like, Nick, you can't believe it. It got, some guy got trampled. I'm like, who was it? It was a temp worker from Queens who came, and he was watching the store. Everybody wanted free TVs. Everybody not free TVs, but everybody wanted.
We remember the story.
Yes,
so,
yes. It was Christmas shopping. Patrice explained it perfectly. They opened the doors at midnight for some great deals to get the Christmas shopping.
Anything new to add to that?
Yes, you just report. You could be reading that off the internet, off of Snopes.
Yeah.
How about a fucking insider's point of view?
You know,
Thanks for nothing.
I'll punch out in a sec. But
What happened on the beaches in Normandy, shithead?
Take another breath of helium and tell us a little more.
Exactly. Hey, fucking midget from the Wizard of Oz, can you finish that story up?
What website do you think you got his info from, Jimmy?
Fucking Wikipedia. Long Island Trample.
This has already been said.com or
exactly. Addnothing.net.
I just like repeat.com.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, Parrot, you got anything else?
Parrot.com.
He works for the blind. He reads the newspapers.
that school just got shut down.
That's fascinating. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right, Nick.
Call back tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the Crown Heights riots. I'd like to know. Crown Huts. Yes, very unknown. The Crown Heights riots were popular. The Crown Huts were very... People just burn the little straw stores.
Burn the hooches.
All right, are we done on that story? We can take a break and regroup.
Yeah,
I have to tinkle.
Yeah, we got tinkle and stuff. Patrice is here. Jimmy's going to leave soon? When are you leaving, Jimmy?
Stop trying to rush me out. It's 9:30, I think I'm leaving. I have tonight through Saturday at...
I was trying to lead him to a nice plug, and he smashes me in the face.
Tonight through Saturday at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone.
Yeah, see Buddy Holly.
With that,
the prop plane?
Man, I was listening, man. I want to joke because I heard him... Norton, I hope you're fucking something. I don't ever want to say that. It's just those planes.
Well, I didn't say I hope you die. I was just hoping that you were in the middle of the tunnel inhaling fumes.
Which is close to death, motherfucker. And I'm going to need a snack if I'm sitting there long enough. I got to keep my blood sugar at a certain level.
No, it's only the humiliation of everybody honking at you, and you're like, I can't do anything.
I hope you have a safe trip. There's places I just won't go because it just...
You don't go on the prop planes?
If it's enough money, I'll fly a big plane, and then I'll take a cab.
Oh,
I've done it before. I flew to Atlanta, took a cab to South Carolina.
It's only Patrice, it's only one way.
It's about, it was, I think, 200.
Oh, not many of those prop planes fly on a daily basis. Yeah, 4.
It's only one way. I'm going down on a prop, and it's like props are only a little bit dangerous when you're going into the fucking snow and they can ice.
They're a lot of bit dangerous. There's only 2 ways you died before 1980. A heroin overdose or a prop plane. And you died with a bunch of other motherfuckers. Chantilly lace. That motherfucker could have been making hits for years. Hello, baby.
I know.
And the stories are always... At the end, Otis Redding said he shouldn't have got on.
Yeah.
And they just pulling big Otis Redding out the water. That picture makes me sad every time they see pulling big Otis Redding out the water.
Yeah.
After that,
I've never seen that.
It's the fucking worst.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Well,
it is. It's very
again.
sad. Otis Redding
lot
had
of people.
Career ahead of him.
He was 28 years old or some stupid shit.
He had some songs.
They were private planes. A lot of these. A lot of these are private planes, not maintained properly. They're not many that go down that are, these are chartered planes, like Aaliyah's plane. A lot of these are not planes like
too much baggage.
Yeah.
And anything, one of the biggest things is if it don't have a first class, it ain't a real plane.
I kind of say that too.
Secondly, if it's 2 seats on one side and 1 row on the other side, not big, it's not gonna
That's an Embraer. Those fly the same speed as 757. They go 500 miles an hour.
Ford Focus drives the same speed as a Lamborghini, bitch. They're different cars.
But they
Who
are.
cares?
I don't like
But Ford Focuses don't just fucking tumble apart when they're driving. They're safe.
I don't like when the pilot has to balance out the plane before he takes off.
Yeah, when they start going down.
I've been on a few of those planes.
You sit over here.
Yeah, we need you over there. You got to go over here, and he's just eyeing it and sort of figuring it out.
You got to check that baggage because it's too heavy.
And where are these fuckers coming from? There's not enough old white guys to be running these fucking. Who's flying? Is there even any 6 degrees of separation from a motherfucker who knows a pilot?
These are guys that went to school, like they got their private pilot's license a lot of times. I don't know how many military guys are actually doing that. I
don't see that many more old white guys, man, and that's who I feel comfortable with. Is
old white guy, nice haircut.
Sullies.
You need Sullies.
And Sully.
Who can drive the plane.
Yeah, he don't care.
With the open hand and open hand.
Sitting back,
turning the wheel.
Parallel park a plane.
Without even looking. He's bored. He's so good.
Dude, I can't. That's why I can't make it to the... I'll drive to Virginia. I'm driving to Washington. To the Improv, so I would drive to Virginia. I would just drive.
You should take the Amtrak to Washington. That's a nice. Excel is a great way to go.
I'm not
I like to be in control of my destiny, though.
It's going to be a bumpy, shitty flight, but it's only one way. It's an hour flight. I do it twice a year.
Worst flight I ever had was on a prop plane, and that was flying from like Denver.
Prayer bad?
Dude, it was. I was fucking
in the mountains, all right.
I was tic-tacking Xanax. Like fucking tic-tacs. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like a fucking madman. It's supposed to be an hour. It's from Denver to Grand Junction. And over the, we gotta go over the mountains. We hit fucking headwinds and shit where the plane was barely moving. And it took like 2 hours to get there. And it was going sideways at some points. The plane would I'd look out the window, and the plane was flying sideways because the headwind, the plane had to stay into the headwind. So it was crabbing.
So it was fishtailing in the air.
Fishtailing everywhere and rocking back and forth. All 3 axes were just moving at once.
Were you nervous?
I was shitting my fucking pants. After that flight, I never again took that flight. I said, if we're going out to visit, this was when I was with Melinda, her family was out there. I go, if we ever go to Grand Junction again, we are flying a big plane to Salt Lake City, and then from Salt Lake City to Grand Junction. That way, we don't have to go from Denver over the mountains and get to Grand Junction. I never again took a prop plane from Denver to Grand Junction. Dude, I swear to God, thought that fucking plane is busting apart. Yeah. I just thought the wind and turbulence and shit was going to rip the fucking thing to shreds.
Would you do a John Madden?
Yeah, Madden, see?
Would you do a John Madden or Whoopi Goldberg if you could?
Do a little bus
Whoopi doesn't fly?
Dude, Whoopi hates flying, too.
I like flying. I don't mind flying at all.
She takes a bus across country?
Which is so much more dangerous, obviously, but psychologically.
5 hours you could be there, you idiot.
You feel better psychologically.
That was different.
But you know what? Ground karma just doesn't bother. Like, I'm not afraid of getting in a car going, this is going to be fantastic. And not in the idea of thinking that I'm going to have an accident or a drunk drive or fucking somebody drive. My big thing is worrying about a kid jumping in front of my fucking truck or something. But other than that, the idea of crashing bothers. It's just the length of time. I don't want to know. You just don't want to know. You don't want to know.
All right.
Yeah, it does take a while to crash in a plane if something fucks up there.
You're dying too long. Fucking a car.
Plummeting.
It's just
instant. I don't want to plummet.
It's pretty much instant.
I never want to plummet.
You could scream until your breath runs out and then start screaming again. You never want to be able to reload on a scream.
No. Then you gotta fucking look at somebody that you don't want to talk to the whole flight, but now you're holding hands with some fucking strangers.
Like we're all going together. Here it is.
Ugh. All right, why don't we take a break with that thought?
An unhappy
That's a terrific thought to go to break
No,
with.
Jimmy, that's not you, though. You're going to be funny as hell down there.
But you don't have no bones to break anyway. You would just
you'll bounce
right out of there. You bounce right back to Jersey.
It's like a Super Bowl.
What's the motherfucker, the Herculoids?
Stretch Armstrong.
What's the motherfucker from the Herculoids?
I don't know who he is, but I don't think it's going to be a complimentary comparison.
No, I want to Google image that. Yeah, the hilarious
Gloop and Gleep.
Ghosty guy. Look at him. Jimmy.
That's not nice. That's so fun. Jesus.
Jimmy will be fine. You'll find Jimmy in the black box. Hey, shit. I'll tell you what happened. You'll be fine.
Oh, damn.
All right, quick break. We get into the Long Island home invasion story and maybe a little Jocktober today.
You're scary.
We gotta do Jocktober.
Yes.
All right, we'll do Jocktober next then. Opie and Anthony. But before we get into that point you just made, just before we turn the mics on, we got to talk about Taken, a movie we discuss all the time. And have you seen Taken?
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you like it or not?
Yeah, I liked it.
I definitely liked it as well. Jimmy hated it.
Hated it. Starting with that.
I would tell you. I thought the storyline had some issues, but the action was amazing.
There was no storyline. It was his fucking dumb daughter goes overseas after she runs like a retard. A pony! Let the fucking retard run. Watch her run. It'll ruin the movie for you. This is her run. Watch.
Jimmy does it perfect. Watch.
Pony! The fucking hacky writing. The father, he brings her a fucking, a Susie oven bake, whatever the fuck.
It was a Mr. Microphone or something, right?
It sounds like it sounds like the beginning of trying to get him to like his daughter.
Yeah.
It's obligatory.
No, he wants his daughter to like him. But the new father, has all the money and can buy the pony.
It's
and he doesn't have those.
Yes, it was Hack 101. And then the CIA buddies sitting around, what are you doing? Trying to get back into the organization. It was fucking, watch her run. Watch fucking, look at this hacky scene. Look at
Liam Neeson.
His awful fucking hair dye.
Why? It looks natural, Jimmy.
Look at her. Watch the run. Wait. What a fucking idiot she is.
She's too old to do that.
Right, with her arms flailing.
She's 37 and she's running for a pony.
Well, her best friend's supposed to be, 17 in the movie, and her best friend looks like she's 30 or something.
So bad.
This is just clips of her running in this movie, which is hysterical.
This helps with the movie, though. Because she's semi-retarded. He has this semi-retarded daughter and this new rich guy who's just buying stuff. But this guy,
oh my
Liam
God.
Neeson is tremendous.
But on YouTube, someone put all the running clips together into a montage.
Yeah,
this is
they
great.
knew how retarded.
Wait, isn't that our thing?
Yes, it's a fan of the show, obviously.
One of the fans came up with this.
Fantastic.
And Liam Neeson's fucking hair is soy sauce colored hair. That was that fucking terrible.
It's taken a running retard, but they spell retard R-E-T-A-R-T, right?
Retard.
The story was so fucking
Check it out
weak.
on YouTube. This guy did a great job. One of our fans.
The story was so weak. She goes over there and she calls him while she's under a bed, and 20 minutes later he's on the first flight out. I've used my iPhone app to catch these bad men. Let me walk through the house. I hope my hair dye doesn't leak onto my white shirt. Hey, in the airport randomly, you're the guy. Let me chase you and then hop a cab to go to the exact address. Oh, wait a minute. There's a hair fiber. Oh, wait, it's mine. It looks like a soy noodle.
Do you watch genres like this and enjoy it?
Yes, a good action movie.
Every fucking movie like this, you can
has the cliche part.
Has some issues.
Really, if you think about, you can't watch any zombie movie ever if you look at it too closely. Because the thing about a zombie movie is, how the fuck do they know the other ones are zombies? If you just look at that and say that, that'll fuck the movie up.
Wait, how do the zombies know?
Like the zombies, everybody's walking around, brains. But this motherfucker next to me is a zombie. I know it. Like I diagnose him.
You know it.
Just because he's
the zombie.
So you're saying just act like a zombie and they'll never get you.
The
zombies have some kind of zombie thing. Danny is a professional.
They definitely. There's like some kind of like sixth sense.
Yeah.
Yes. You just know. Like how does a dog know another dog's a dog? It's they just know.
Zombies can smell other zombies.
That's right.
Do you hear what the fuck we talking about? It's suspension of disbelief, you fucking asshole.
No, I don't mind that though.
The movie is a guy that's chasing his First of all, Liam Old Neeson is chasing his retarded daughter around the world. He said it. I don't have money. I have a special array of skills.
And I hated that too on the phone.
It's a great.
That
and then
trite
here's
speech.
what the movie did after that. After the triteness and after the shit, he did what he was supposed to be doing.
Yes, made a B film.
He fucking went and did fucked up shit to people to find his daughter.
No, it's not that listen to me, I'm not a movie snob. Like, I don't need a perfect storyline. But when a storyline is so awful, or he saves the starlet, and at the end he brings that lunk-headed bitch daughter of his, here's your gift, come meet the superstar. Oh, thank you, I answer my own door, I live in the suburbs. That fucking shitty house she lived in.
Yeah,
there
was
so many
by.
shitty parts of it, and it ruined it for me. I love a good action movie. I love John Woo movies. I love fucking, I like the original.
Which John Woo movie did you like?
Fucking Hard Boiled, fucking The Killer.
Well, those are the movies before Hollywood got to him.
That's what I like. That
How about
stuff.
Hard Target?
No, I don't understand American.
Because the Asian movies are different than American movies.
But I can suspend disbelief. Like when Chow Yun Fat is rolling around shooting 11 people and not getting shot, I can suspend disbelief and just enjoy that. Like it's well done.
But that's what Liam Neeson was doing.
It was terrible.
Soy sauce threw you off.
I didn't like so many things about it. Some of the action was good, but the fucking the scene you talked about off the air about when he shot the other guy's wife.
That was a great scene.
It's
They
one
just
of
don't
the
do that in
greatest
Hollywood.
movie scenes I've ever seen. He shot the guy's fucking wife.
Right
and
in front of him.
And this is what I liked about the movie, and I agree with all the bullshit. The great thing about the movie is that he's not fucking around. That's what I like about it. So he's like, look, man, and he's talking to his old partner. He's like, look, man, I need my daughter. And the guy's like, listen, Liam. And he just shoots the guy's wife to go, I'm not fucking with you.
Tell me what you know.
And then, wait a minute, wait! Another greatness. The guy getting ready to make the speech like, you Americans can't kill me. You have rule. Soon as the guy welled his mouth up to give a foreign guy fuck America speech, Liam electrocuted him.
He wasn't even going to...
I'm not fucking around with you.
Stand for you have rules and regulations
He
that
sat
you
him in a
must
chair.
adhere to.
He put a sock in his mouth. He connected it to the light bulb socket, and the guy's getting ready to go, I'll never... Did he? Wait a minute. I forgot this part. He nailed his hands to a chair with two spikes in his hands. The guy's sitting in the chair, and he's like, well, let me... Wham! Jesus style, motherfucker. They electrocuted that cocksucker. That's what I enjoyed about the movie.
All that stuff was real strong, but the storyline is where I'm with Jimmy.
It's a weak storyline, but
But why didn't they clean that up? And then they would have had a fucking major
Forrest Gump is a weak
hit.
storyline. Like Forrest Gump stinks.
Nah, but it's a little bit more like this is for an action movie. It's in a way to me it's cheating. Like they do things they don't have. Like fucking Lethal Weapon is a great fucking cop buddy action movie. Like it's a great movie.
Lethal Weapon is a great movie.
Like so I'm not above loving. I love Schwarzenegger. I think is the best action star ever. I can watch almost anything Schwarzenegger does and suspend disbelief. But there was something so cheesy about this, and I felt like they cheated.
Cheesy? I
don't remember Running Man.
Running Man was pretty cheesy.
I love Schwarzenegger too, but Running Man wasn't cheesy.
That wasn't one of his
Commando wasn't cheesy.
You know what, though?
Yeah.
I think they were trying... I see Patrice's point, because I think they were trying for something else, though.
Yes, a good movie.
Like, they were... Yeah, but, you know, you're right, though. They were... With those other action movies, it's like, hey, here's an action movie. Let's just fucking throw it. We'll have Arnold fucking shooting these guys up and that. This one, I think they were trying for like a sentimental kind of more of an involved story, a film. Not just I think they were really trying for more than just an action movie.
It was just a little bit.
They were trying a little bit there, and that's the parts that get like, oh, come on.
How about you call Interpol and have them get your daughter instead of hopping a flight after hearing a recording and then laying under the bed because you sense it? Oh, beat it. Put a hat on with that awful hair dye.
It always comes down to a hat with Jimmy.
That fucking hair dye made me sick.
He's obsessed with hats.
Jimmy has hats.
Hey, the bad guy's running his sushi on Liam Neeson's head.
I enjoyed how much Liam Neeson was not playing. When he shot that guy's wife.
Yep.
I said, this is one of my favorite movies. I can watch this over and over just because of what he's fucking doing.
We're never going to get anywhere with this argument.
But no,
which is fine.
It's like, it's a couple of good, I agree with it. There's a couple of great scenes, but even Dolomite had a couple of great scenes. I mean, it's a movie I like.
You know what? I don't want to get off the subject, though, of movies, because this got started, the discussion, because of the new Jamie Foxx movie.
Yes.
That is coming on, and I have something to say
with Gerard
about
Butler,
this.
right?
Yes.
I have
What's
something to say about this.
Bring everyone to the table. What's the movie about?
I have no fucking idea.
Some CIA type bullshit?
It's about a guy. I saw the trailer. So basically, it's Gerard Butler's daughter, I think. Something bad happened to her. And Jamie Foxx.
What, does he go to get her and go under the bed with a tape recorder and soy sauce hair?
Well, he teases his hair up with the condiments.
It's soy sauce hair.
Fucking Kikkoman shampoo.
Watch that. You'll never not look at Liam Neeson's awful fucking soy sauce colored wig. It's fucking horrendous.
I can't
Thank you, Kenny.
deal with that.
So your point, though, Ant, on the new Jamie Foxx movie.
Yes, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx wasn't he on Living Color?
Yes.
And he's was a comedian.
Yeah.
And he did impressions.
Yeah.
Also, he then does a fucking great impression, apparently, of Ray Charles for a movie.
Yes.
Does a great impression of Ray Charles. And now he's a fucking actor. Doing these movies, he's not good. He's not good.
Here's why I hate being. Here's why I hate being, and this is why we're always to the end of time, which is 2012.
Thank God.
Not according to
Black
Michio
people.
Kaku. He says it's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
Dr. Steve says, "Fuck him in his bubble universe."
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a problem with the
All I want to say is I hate to do this because but that's a racial attitude you're having. Even though you can base it on Jamie Foxx, not because he's black, it's because Michael Keaton got to be a fucking guy.
I'll throw him in the same thing.
Jim Carrey got to be
I was just gonna
this
mention.
guy. Tom Hanks used to dress as a bitch in a sitcom, got to be this
But
guy.
Tom Hanks
why
is
can't
a
Jamie
good
Foxx,
actor.
and why the fuck can't Eddie Murphy be that guy?
Tom Hanks is a good actor. Eddie Murphy was a good actor.
Jamie Foxx is a fucking good actor.
No, he isn't.
Did you see this one where he was in The Goal? He's a good actor.
No, I don't see him
He's
as
as good as fucking Jim Carrey in his quirky. What's the dumb? First of all, number 13, which had to drive him back to doing comedy. They kicked him out of seriousness, but Robin Harry Knuckles Williams gets to be a fucking serious guy all the time.
Robin Williams is a Juilliard trained actor. He's actually a real actor.
Jamie Foxx is a fucking good actor. He is a bad actor.
He's not a bad actor. Jamie Foxx not a bad actor.
This is crazy. This is racial, Anthony.
No. I would tell you if it was. I swear to you.
There's
tell you if it was
too many white
racial.
actors that get to be fucking comedians
I'll call
anymore.
them out, and I have called them out in the past. And I think Jim Carrey is a prime example of somebody that was doing comedy. He did
guy?
He did the wacky fucking shit. And then they throw him into serious roles, and he sucks an ass.
The problem is, like, here's what annoyed you about
Ray
Jamie
Charles
Foxx.
was great.
Yeah, he did a great imitation
but wait a
of Ray
minute.
Charles.
How about him in Ali as fucking Bundini Brown?
He did a good job.
He was great.
That was all right.
He did a great job.
I'll give him that.
That guy is a good actor, man.
I'll give him that.
He's a better actor than Jim
because
Carrey.
he was playing. Here's what was annoying. He is a good actor, but he was playing Ray all over after the award and just singing. It was like, shut up. It was more just an irritating thing that he was doing. He is a good actor, but I'm just sick and tired of seeing him.
That stupid movie where they're in the fighter planes. He was awful in that.
It was called Stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, Stealth. Okay.
But every actor does that. They get their tour de force and then they do horse shit. Sam Jackson hasn't. Him and John Travolta.
Oh my God, both of them.
Haven't
Right.
done a fucking thing since Pulp
Since
Fiction,
the
except
genius.
for shit.
That was Pulp Fiction. They have done shit. Motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane. What?
And
Is
again,
there really?
Again, look. I like to play both angles. Pulp Fiction. Why the fuck is John Travolta the leading man? and what you call is not the
Do you
lead.
think I saw it as like
Sam
a
Jackson?
dual?
Sam Jackson
Much
was
better.
a support
I saw it
actor.
as co-fucking.
Well,
No
Travolta is
way.
a bigger name, dude. He had to be. Travolta is a much
Travolta was
bigger.
coming off of
He was
fucking,
doing nothing.
the baby
talking
shit.
babies fucking movies.
The baby shit.
12.
That's just
He was done.
That's only a name size thing, though, because Jackson was relatively. He had done Jungle Fever before that, but he hadn't done a tremendous amount of roles. You could never put him on equal billing with Travolta.
I
in Pulp
saw
Fiction.
that as total co-fucking
Yeah, I didn't
billing.
think of it
Why
differently.
the fuck isn't? No, they were because John Travolta was up for leading actor in the
Oh, is that
Oscar.
it?
No, I
Oh,
understand
as
that,
far
but
as the
just
category
watching
goes?
the movie, you thought they were.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I hate Pulp Fiction when Sam's not in it.
Yeah, it's
I can't
fucking-
watch. I don't watch the movie. I fast forward through till he's in the movie.
Marcellus Wallace getting fucking fucked is pretty good.
That was a great scene. But I'm just saying, Anthony. Look, I fucking love to trash anybody, but it's too many. Fucking old white dude. Like at some point, I have to say, Tom Hanks left comedy. Like he's gone.
Yeah.
But Eddie Murphy still has to do horse shit. They won't let the motherfucker do serious shit.
He doesn't want to. He could. Eddie Murphy is in a position where he could do, because he's Murphy. He's one of the highest drawing box office guys still. Like his movies, we all go, he still makes fucking $50 million a year doing movies. Like he's still like the top 10
And he's still
guys.
a funny motherfucker. Donkey is hilarious.
I think that's a credit to fucking Eddie Murphy and a curse for him because he did such a fucking great job in funny 48 Hours was probably one of the funniest fucking movies I saw.
One of the greatest movies.
Yeah, and it's just a great fucking movie. Gans. Hey, Gans. Nice gun.
He didn't want to.
Great.
He doesn't want to do a drama where he could. If Eddie Murphy wanted to do a drama and wanted to play a murderer or a fucking really unlikable guy, Eddie Murphy is in a position where he could do that. People might advise him against it. Eddie Murphy.
He tried it in Metro. He tried it in Metro.
Yeah.
He tried it in Boomerang, where he tried to leave the
comedy
the kind of
behind.
comedy thing, and he also did it fantastically in Dreamgirls. I don't know if you've seen
I hate
Dreamgirls.
musicals.
I wanted to. I saw it,
But he
that's
was
a little rough.
critically
But he-
acclaimed in that.
he was great in that. But that's where every comic moves towards. Fucking Robin Williams got to just be a fucking serious actor at some point. He got to just do
Because he did a
what
good
he
job
wanted.
at it.
After Garp. Well, don't forget, he started with Popeye. And he's a Shakespearean actor. Like, and I'm not saying that.
I'm not disrespecting his
Meaning,
I'm just saying he gets to be.
He
what
did well
is.
at the box office. If it goes well at the box office, then they'll fucking like. But don't forget the Eddie Murphy movies you're talking about didn't do that well, except for Dreamgirls.
I don't think it's racial at all, though.
No.
I think it's what the people want. They want to see Eddie Murphy being goofy Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And as far as Tom Hanks goes, him being like the funny guy movies, it worked, but not nearly as
He
successful
went from
as...
Big to Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't do anything funny anymore.
No.
Like, you forget, like, if you're born after a certain time,
Yeah.
you fucking
Joe
go,
versus
this
the
guy,
volcano?
Yes.
Fucking Money Pit?
Michael Keaton
remember
got to
Money
be
Pit?
Batman? Who
Splash?
the fuck made that decision?
Yeah.
That was unfair to somebody.
That's true.
And I fucking hate the look at like when I see shit where they try to give black people they try to give us a fucking what do they call it bone. They try to throw us a bone. Fucking,
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I was so ready to just start jumping in with...
Jesus, Patrice, why would you do that to yourself?
You fucking asshole.
You did it to yourself.
But when they put Michael Clark Duncan in as on Elektra, when they put him in as the Kingpin, if you're a fan of comic books, Kingpin's a big white guy. And when they put Michael Clark Duncan in as a chance, a crazy casting, I'm going, what the fuck? Why would you... Don't make white people black for me, motherfucker. He's white.
Yeah.
Just do the right thing. So when you say Jamie Foxx did this, man, everybody does that. Jamie Foxx is doing exactly what the fuck everybody else does. Do bad movies after he does this great thing.
Great for Jamie Foxx, but I don't find Jamie Foxx to be believable when I watch him.
You can think he sucks.
I just don't think he's good. Yeah, I don't think he's good.
I
don't know. It's just when I watch him.
What does he do that sucks?
When I'm watching him in a movie, I'm totally taken out of the fucking movie.
The Tom Cruise thing, the Tom Cruise cast.
Collateral. I think.
Collateral. He was bad in that.
Oh, Collateral. Yeah. I couldn't buy it. I'd watch him and it takes me out of the movie.
It can't.
It does. I don't know why.
I think his bad movies take you out of the movie. Like the poor.
Nice headshot.
You just don't like him, that's all. You just don't like him.
simple.
He was great in Ali.
Yeah,
He was better than Will Smith in Ali.
He was good in
As
Ali.
He was amazing.
He was great.
Yeah.
To this day, Michael Keaton bothers me how he got to move out of.
He's finished, though. He
No,
doesn't.
they kicked him to the
done.
curb, though.
He
doesn't get to do movies anymore.
Movies.
After Pacific Heights, it's kind of a downhill.
Yeah,
You get to just choose,
go
man.
to his IMDb. It didn't work out well for Michael
Believe me,
Keaton.
there are plenty of white actors, I think, that did the same thing and suck.
Not enough. They don't throw enough white actors to the side. He must have pissed somebody off, man.
Also depends on what you're making at the fucking...
Kevin Costner, how does he get to continue to
An
be in
Oscar?
movies?
Not
That motherfucker.
Not so much though with him too.
But he makes one movie every so often, and it's a fucking 4-hour epic.
He directs them.
And he directs them a lot of times, so, produces them. Like it's his project.
JFK.
Like fucking, what's his name? Also from Lethal Weapon.
Danny Glover.
No.
Who plays the neck again in 2012? Another nigger president who's sitting on the end of the world. Hollywood doesn't even give a fuck. I wish to God I could hit the lottery. Please, God. Because it's not.
Why would you go to Burlington Coat Factory?
Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson fucked himself with all that Jewish.
No, he didn't.
No, you know what?
Because he runs his own shit. In the Jesus movies.
But it's his own shit.
Right.
He had to pay out of his own fucking Lethal Weapon money to put those movies out. He said, "Fuck Hollywood." Hollywood isn't ready to embrace fucking Mel Gibson,
dude,
and give him movies. He's got to do the shit himself now. He fucked himself.
He did a movie in the Mayan language, and it was great.
It was great.
Mel Gibson is a bad fucking director. He is great, man.
You think he's got some talent?
Dude, he's
be able to do that.
Great.
Shit like that.
He's great.
All right.
That's good shit.
And he's done some garbage, too. The Man Without a Face.
Conspiracy
They
theory.
all have.
That wasn't a bad movie.
That was dumb.
And Ransom, I
wanted it to
on
be better.
TV.
Ransom wasn't bad.
Ransom was great.
I liked that. I liked Ransom.
That's a good
And what
one.
happened to Renee Russo? What the fuck? Hollywood
What should have happened to her?
She got old. She was around because she was good looking.
Yeah, square
for
face.
acting.
They should at least have a show. They have a show about everything.
Yeah.
Just announcing who's done. Like what happened to Jean Triplehorn?
Who?
Remember funny-looking Jean Triplehorn?
No.
That fucking
She was
shit
in
up.
a movie. She played the wife, and she was in Waterworld, and she played Tom Cruise's wife.
Fuck yeah, her.
In
She was
in everything.
Movie? What's the lawyer movie she did?
Philadelphia? Oh.
No, she was in The Firm.
The Firm.
Yeah.
She did look good in
Somebody just said
Waterworld.
her career's over.
Yeah, she's done.
She's in Big Love now. But when you get demoted from movies to TV, it's
because they all want to go from TV to movies.
which means Christian Slater.
Yeah,
When did people say he's over?
You're right.
Can you just let me know when a motherfucker's career's over?
He's on Curb Your Enthusiasm on one episode I just saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's doing TV.
Renee Russo's a good example.
But is it the
she was
fucking
in every
deci-
other movie for a while.
Do they make bad decisions? They start doing bad. What? You're right. What does happen? Sometimes they're just gone.
They fucking smack one of those Scientologists in the face. They turn down their invitation to the church,
and they're out of Hollywood.
Florence Henderson, by the way, is on TV. She's had work done, but she looks fucking unbelievable.
She's got to be 1,000 years
Dude,
old.
that's Mrs. Brady. She still looks good.
Oh, I guess the Brady Bunch is 40. Is that what they're saying?
Oh, really?
She's about
The
70
Brady
years old.
Bunch is a 40-year-old.
Are we looking
program.
at a 7-year-old broad right there, you
I think so. Oh, yeah.
My girl called me yesterday, said she was on Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
Florence Henderson?
They was going to show the clip, and I didn't notice. She said they charge you $7,000 to show Brady Bunch clips.
Ooh,
That's
fucking
why,
Sherwood
that's why
Schwartz.
some of these fucking shows are not showing the clips on this run, because it's like, I'm not paying $7,000 for.
You shitting me?
No, I am. They talked about it on Wendy Williams the other day.
That's
Wow.
That's crazy.
$7,000? I would just give her fucking $500 and say, act that out.
Here you go.
Get that sausage guy to fucking...
Here, we'll bring a fucking wheel in a doctor's skeleton and act with it.
I'd rather you attack Sam Jackson for Lakeview Terrace
Oh, yeah.
than Jamie Foxx for this movie with Gerard Butler.
No. You know what, though? Samuel Jackson is good. He's just been in shit.
Is he good, though?
He's good in bad
Samuel
movies.
Jackson.
Dabba dabba ding ding ding. Everything. Yeah. Everything. He has become. After a while, you even happens with comedians.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You forget how to be yourself. Like you forget. You go, oh shit, I forgot. So Sam now, he has two things he does. He gives you a big eyed turn look like what what you talking about, Willis, almost like and then he goes bada boo boo da doo da. Watch Lakeview Terrace. Lakeview Terrace.
He wants to put on that furious vengeance, like that face with the big eyes. I will strike down upon thee.
It's hard to follow yourself. I seen him in Shaft 2000. It's on cable now. It's just.
And you told us to watch that other movie.
Lakeview Terrace.
Yeah, we still haven't watched it.
You didn't watch Lakeview Terrace?
I'm going to watch it today.
It's
terrible.
Shockingly bad.
It's terrible.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really bad. It's
so bad it's good, right?
It's on the level of top bad.
What did you think of him in Unbreakable?
Unbreakable.
I liked him in Unbreakable.
Underrated.
I like Unbreakable. I've watched it probably
superhero
4 fucking
music.
times.
I think it's great.
I like
movie.
I didn't see it. They need a little more action in that movie.
But not really.
Cool.
It was slow. It was too slow. It needed to just be
cerebral.
sped up a little bit.
Cerebral.
Dude, that was a tremendous
because
movie.
The powers that he had in that movie is like, fuck, I want to see a little more of this shit.
M. Night Shyamalan is making a comeback of that shit.
Yeah.
With the
What's he doing, The Seventh Sense? He's done nothing good since then.
He's getting out of that. He's doing a warrior picture about a little kid who's the whole world has to try to kill, and he's like the best fighter that ever lived, and he's gonna lead the world. It's some heavy shit. It looks like it's gonna be a bad motherfucking movie.
Yeah.
A bad fucking movie, man.
You could say that again. Had enough of him and his surprise endings. Oh, really? They all live on a leaf?
But
fucking drop dead, asshole. One good movie.
The Happening.
Yeah.
Fuck The Happening.
That was a terrible film. And then The Water Horse or whatever that was.
I didn't even see
Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water.
I didn't see that.
Didn't see that one.
And The Happening where the trees make you kill yourself. I was like, wow, M. Night's done.
That was the Shatner's wife biopic.
You can feel
Lady in the Water.
You can feel his pressure to do well.
Yeah.
After somebody says you're good, you be like, holy. I think it happened to Quentin Tarantino, where people are like, he's a genius. After they call you a genius, if you're not angry enough at people, like you go, if you start believing in any way.
Yeah, that's a tough follow-up.
He started just becoming the guy that says, Quentin Tarantino liked this movie. He stopped doing movies.
Yeah.
And then he did. I thought he was done after that stupid double feature thing.
I loved that.
I liked it.
I hated both of those fucking movies.
The
with the
problem
bitch
is-
with the gun foot, I'll kill that. That
didn't like the
fucking
gun
was the
foot?
stupidest fucking movie.
I like those dumb
That was
movies.
just a conceptual kind of a thing, though. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it.
It was
but
a good
like-
idea.
It was just
the problem
something he
was
tried
that you
to
saw
do.
them back to back. You see them individually. They're all right.
None of that. It was presented as big budget,
Yeah.
kind of here's Quentin's big film.
Right.
It should have been a small movie house kind of release.
I loved Kurt Russell.
I
in
guess
that.
Inglourious
Yeah, I did too,
Bastards
man.
is bringing him back to
You guess?
something.
The movie's doing well.
So so he came back, but M. Night Shyamalan,
never-
I think this is his last
Quentin-
hurrah.
Yeah,
He never went
was
away.
that the kid for the fucking last Airbender,
Yeah, man. This is one kid and the whole world's trying to kill him. Or some
and he's
shit.
kicking ass.
Why don't they just fucking gang up on him?
Yeah, really.
That's what. No, the movie shows the whole world. He's in this tower. It shows the whole world coming towards this tower to try to fuck this kid up.
All right. That's stupid.
It's not.
That is so dumb.
But wait, what
Does he have
hilarious.
nuclear weapons?
As dumb as
What does he got?
As dumb as what?
What has he
Return of
got
the
that he
Jedi?
can? What has he got that he can fight the whole world?
What's the
Are we
big
gonna
secret
learn?
at the end? He lives
Yeah.
on the fucking Taconic Parkway, like fucking another piece of shit Joaquin Phoenix movie.
It's stupid. Does he have nuclear weapons at least?
Oh, it's
Patrice?
not the past.
How's he going to hold off the world?
We never saw planes.
You see, he has a stick.
A stick is going to hold off the whole world?
He's a fucking cartoon character. God damn.
Will they just give him food poisoning or something?
Exactly.
How's he getting his fucking food?
Does he need a dead therapist to talk to in a church?
Yeah, really.
Rotten kid.
Fucking, I hate this
When
fucking
does
movie.
real? When do we get so real?
I just don't like it if it's bad. I don't mind if it's
One kid against the world?
Dude, that's an amazing.
I understand you got to, like, kind of...
Oh, it's a remake of a cartoon on Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah,
He's remaking a cartoon.
Dr.
Right.
Steve told me that.
Yeah, good for
Texted
him.
me.
I bet Michio Kaku wouldn't have known that.
What?
Dr. Steve hates.
Of course he
Michio
does, because he
Kaku.
knows Michio Kaku brings it. Yes, M. Night Shyamalan is like a river. He comes from the ocean into a boring shit puddle.
The text I got from Dr. Steve after fucking his last appearance
theory
was so great. It's like, the universe is like
tiny
soap bubbles, and when they come together, and it was like Dr. Steve goes, soap bubbles, fuck him. It's just like,
why does
fuck him? I loved it.
Here's the thing: Kaku is obviously a physicist for real. He knows all this stuff. He just communicates in a way that's. I'd like to see him teaching a class because he's the head of physics at I think NYU. Or
He
whatever.
probably says the same stupid analogies.
No,
and
but
shit.
I'd like to see
talk
him
like a scientist.
I'd like to see him doing equations and stuff like that.
Yeah,
he's the only guy that does it. I'd love to see him doing equations.
Yeah.
And talking about stuff like that in his language, or talking to. He doesn't talk to other physicists like that.
I bet he does.
No, he doesn't. Oh, it's like a gummy bear. You chew it, and then there are people who have things in their teeth.
So we should have him in to do just that. Do an equation in
he
front of
wouldn't
us.
know. He would sit
not
and go,
with that dumbing down
with another
shit.
physicist.
He'd laugh. He'd go, ha ha ha. You know, the way you want me to talk is almost like that Disney movie with the little elves in the mine. All right.
We physicists say, I want to see him with another physicist talking.
Yeah.
He's not gonna probably talk the same way to another physicist.
What do you think they go? What's happening, baby? Dynamite, nigga.
Tarantino fans checking in, Patrice.
Where'd that go?
Tarantino fans checking in, Patrice. They, Tarantino hasn't had a bad run, really. Not like others.
He didn't have a bad run. That's true.
He really hasn't had a bad run.
But what he did was
The whole Grindhouse thing was,
he dropped out. He dropped out for a minute. Like he didn't continue to make bad shit. Yeah,
he took a little rest.
And then like John Woo, here's what America does to a lot of people, and that's why I love Chow Yun-Fat.
Yes.
And
Did he go back?
I love John Woo. They tried to come up. Now Jackie Chan said, "Fuck it, I'm staying in America." But John Woo and Chow Yun, they came over and they made Chow Yun do two shitty movies.
Yeah.
One with the kid from Role Models.
Replacement Killers was one, right?
And Replacement Killers, where he was starring with Mira Sorvino's, Mira Sorvino. And he did 2 bad or maybe even 3 bad American movies. And that fucker left. He went back to and did China. He said, suck my dick. I'm an icon in China. I'm not going to come here and be some goddamn fucking gook guy.
Good for him.
Some fucking to these B fucking Hollywood actors. And John Woo did the same thing, even though I like Hard Target. I love Hard Target as an American movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, who, by the way, has made some great action movies. He gets no fucking credit at all, man.
Because everybody mixes him up with the fucking...
Dolph Lundgren.
No. The guy with the fucking little ponytail. The
Fred Berry.
Steve Seagal?
Yeah, because people mix him up with Steven Seagal all the time.
I don't think so. At some point,
they were out at the same time.
He became a joke, but Time Cop is one of the great, like, entertaining little movies you can watch all day. But at the end of the day, I love John Woo and them because they dropped out. So I will say that fucking, what's his name, dropped out. Quentin dropped out.
Yeah.
And so he hasn't done a lot of bad movies. And I'll say whoever is a fan of it,
he takes his time. He takes his time. He doesn't need to be out there constantly.
I got something else on Jamie Foxx, the whole reason why I might hate him.
You motherfucker.
Leave Jamie alone.
That stealth movie.
Okay.
Where he's the fighter fucking pilot guy.
Okay.
I don't like any black fighter pilot guy that's talking fucking jive. I've never seen. I watch the military channel constantly, and when there's a black guy talking about, and he's fucking, talking about his plane, he's like, "Let me tell you a little about the A-10 Warthog. This is a tank killer. It's a wonderful vehicle. It has the gun up front, a lot of places for weaponry." And this motherfucker is an educated military motherfucker. And then you watch Jamie Foxx is like, "Oh yeah, I'm kicking some ass in my plane."
Well,
fuck that.
That's Hollywood writing.
I hate it.
I have a white
equivalent.
Yeah.
All right.
Top Gun. They were hippity-dippity in Top Gun.
Yeah.
They were skipping around in Top Gun.
Yeah, I'm not looking at Top Gun like it's a realistic fucking movie either.
I am.
But
why are you looking at stealth?
Because
like it's real.
No, because any of that that fucking, it's like you put a fucking hip hop guy in the cockpit. What
I'm
happened?
just spitting turkey.
Jimmy's covered in turkey.
It's awful. It's like Tyson's on the back of a truck on fucking Thanksgiving.
Look at this turkey all over
Turkey's
Jimmy.
just flying, and Jimmy's just
Can't
like,
get
what
Patrice
the fuck?
excited while he's eating because
Yeah,
it just goes everywhere.
Funny.
Oh, fuck.
I'm saying, why does,
Because that made a little more sense, even though they were, that was a little more,
Nah.
See,
that's not
Anthony,
fair.
here's what I feel. I feel you,
the dialogue in Top Gun was a little
You got a
hokey
problem
too.
with old black Jamie Foxx. Just say it.
I don't like Jamie Foxx as an actor.
But don't try to say it's not black, though. He annoys you as a black guy.
No.
Listen, can I be honest
No.
here? There's some white guys that annoy me because they suck and they're white. Like, the mixture makes me sick.
Who?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's
Probably
somebody, though.
enough,
We'll come
but
up with one.
No,
Yeah, I
I
will.
swear, I would tell you in a second if it was racial.
It has to be. Because your
It's
example
just awful.
of stealth, Top Gun was even more. First of all, stealth is so much more of a imaginary.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
magic
bunch of
planes
fucking
and-
stealth pilots. Those
Yeah,
fucking planes
yeah.
fly themselves. Top Gun was more of a movie that was close to like Iron Eagle. It was like
That was great.
It's-
Chappie.
Oh, God.
It's more.
Climb high, play the tape.
It's more real. So
Yeah.
Top Gun was, with Kelly McGinnis or whatever, walking around,
Yeah.
whose career for somebody says she's finished too.
Oh, she turned into
You see what she looks like now?
I haven't seen her.
Oh,
An
shit.
abomination.
Wait
to
till you
man.
see what she
And
looks like now.
Kathleen Turner, they dumped her off too. I don't know. They just
She
dump
got
people
fat.
off.
Kathleen
Look at Kelly
Turner's on
McGillis.
How the
Kathleen Turner's
fuck-
on Californication this season.
Exactly.
Which is a pretty good
She's
fucking
finished.
show.
Look at Kelly
Will
McGillis.
Smith.
All right, look.
How the fuck does
No,
Nick-
that's not a good-
How does Nicholas
Danny,
Cage
find that
stay
other
in
one
the fucking
where she's
show?
in the.
He's a Coppola. He's a Coppola.
The one
That's
where
a good picture.
That looks
of her.
like
Yeah.
she has a haircut like Club Soda Kenny.
We're
All the way
Danny
to the
will
left.
find it.
Bottom
no,
left.
No, Danny will find it. It was the one we were. Yeah, it might be the one to the left.
Bottom
It is.
left.
Bottom left.
But there was one we were looking at. That's
Club
her.
Soda Kenny
That's
has
her. That's why she's not in movies
That's
anymore.
who Tom
Patrice.
Cruise was fucking
Jesus Christ, she looks like
pining over.
Quasimodo.
It's horrible.
Her eye is in her cheek.
Yeah, that
Now,
time's a bit.
Hey, Patrice, Will Smith. I love Will Smith movies.
Why?
There's
Okay.
a lot of them that
They're
I really
terrible.
like. No, I think
He does great
I Am Legend
movies.
was good and shit like that. But
Yeah, it was
you
great.
watch it,
Enemy of the State.
and it's the same thing that pissed me off in Independence Day. The motherfucker is jive talking in
Yeah.
his fighter plane.
I hate that too.
Stop it. It's not gonna. They're not making you a pilot if you're shucking and jiving to your
But
fucking
wait a
plane,
minute.
motherfucker.
But wait a minute. Again, I have a white example.
All right.
The same movie. Your boy. What's his name?
Oh, yeah. That
in
was
the
it.
church and in the Mother Buddha.
He's
in the
terrible.
plane. He's
Who?
playing around
Yes.
in the plane.
Yes. Fucking
Randy
what's his name?
Quaid?
No, Australian game show fucking blackface guy.
By the way, your boy.
Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr.
Connick.
And by
Yeah,
the way, Independence Day is a
Yeah.
great example. Okay. Look, that movie was the greatest movie I've ever seen until after they attacked.
Yeah.
After the attack, the movie, I turn it off. After the fucking Statue of Liberty is raped, and every scene, it's like, 2012 at some point, the Statue of Liberty's pussy gonna be showing. The book's gonna be over her head and she's underwater. But when that spaceship, when the spaceship closes after we attack, done with the fucking
End of the movie.
And yeah, it annoys you with that whole thing,
Yeah.
like what you're doing. But it is a movie. What point would he be if he was not doing what he was doing?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm
It's just,
saying?
I guess it's because I watch too many fucking real military shows, and I see these guys that are real fucking pilots.
They have no personality. They're born for that. You talk to an old Vietnam vet. You talk to an old Vietnam vet, and they hate the war. They hate how they do these kids. They turn them into these robots.
Yeah.
And these non-thinking people
Maybe that's
who'll
it.
just do anything they want. So who wants to see that? It's the same thing as why I got mad when Dana White was mad at Brock Lesnar. Every interview, we know this is a gallant sport, MMA, but these guys, their interviews are like, I just started punching him in the jaw and we had a great button.
Yeah.
It's just boring. And for Brock to come out and go out and kick his fucking ass, and
liked
you know
it.
it's real.
I liked that a lot.
I
Yeah.
loved him when he did that shit because everybody wants to have everybody be robotic. So that shouldn't bother you at all because that's where they want radio to go.
I
so
guess.
at least have a motherfucker in there going, man, I'll kill a motherfucker. I hated him punching. This is suspension of disbelief. That bothered me. Okay, about that movie. That fucking alien, these aliens, tremendous. They weren't even outside of their body. They were in machines.
Yeah.
So welcome to Earth, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He punched the machine out. And then that machine, he dragged it all the way to the desert. And then that machine killed everybody with its mind. The one that Will Smith said, "Suck my balls, motherfucker." Yeah. Welcome to Earth, nigga. So I do hate that part where it's like, okay, black guy out-fools everybody with a punch. It's unnecessary.
You don't need him shucking and jiving through the movie. It ruined it for me when he started doing that. And Men in Black, too. It's raining black folks. It's like, no. It was good up to that point.
Be a guy.
His acting was good. I was enjoying what he was doing. I don't need that.
Legend. He's not a fucking
He
Will
was
Smith,
great
the
in I Am
black
Legend.
guy. He's not the black guy.
That's how I want to see Will Smith.
I wasn't looking at Will Smith going, oh, it's the black guy scientist. Oh, the black guy fucking army guy. I'm a big Will Smith. Was great.
I'm a big Will Smith. I say if you had a choice from Schwarzenegger, Will Smith, maybe Jean-Claude. There's a few people, and then there's directors. You know what I mean? Scorsese's, where you go, okay, if I'm stuck on an island, who I'm gonna watch? You know what I mean? Will Smith is up there with his fucking movies.
Yeah.
But they do have him do his. But that's.
I know what people want to see.
That's what we have to fucking do.
Is that what people want to see?
He didn't do it in I Am Legend, though, and he didn't do that nonsense, and he was
He should have been nominated. Omega Man
not at all.
30 times more than I like I Am Legend.
Really?
I love the Omega Man.
Damn you.
Dude. Because in the Omega Man, it wasn't monsters. It was confused, diseased people who had a purpose. These things were just and I don't like any movie ever, and this is why I hated Castaway. Any movie where it's just self-congratulating acting, where I'm gonna act by myself.
Watch me.
Watch my acting.
Me act.
Just me.
Me and my dog.
Me and a ball.
Yeah. Here it is.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
I want other people.
Man. I Am Legend was fucking great.
Yeah, you liked it better than Omega Man?
I don't remember. I have to see Omega Man.
Man's too dated to really like. I would love it.
When's the last time you seen it?
Pretty recently. Since I Am Legend.
I fucking love that movie.
But the makeup on the fucking bad guys on fucking.
Oh, it's bad. It's antiquated makeup.
So kind of,
It's just remake
They all had white afros.
Like that. Yeah, big white afros and shit.
The disease was white afros.
Just looks silly.
I also didn't need it. I will say in I Am Legend, I didn't need the Bob Marley speech. We get it. He was lovely. We know.
We should take a break. Gonna get into Jocktober or something else after the break.
Jocktober. That's why I like watching the. I also watch the History Channel, so I get to see the Tuskegee Airmen. Those motherfuckers are great. Now, if you want to talk some shucking and jiving pilots, they just took a bunch of black guys and threw them in like planes, and they kicked some ass.
Yeah, with some syphilis blankets.
But it's funny as shit because you talk to them, they were fucking fighting. They were flying like P-51s and shit, and they're just like, where they sent us out, let me tell you, and the Germans was coming, and we was flying our formation. I'm like, that's a motherfucking pilot.
Can I just please, before we go? I never play victim on this side, but is it possible for somebody to tell me, really, what the fuck did we do? And what did we do for you motherfuckers that hate niggas this much? We fucking done. What the fuck? These old guys who they just they smack them in the face with tuberculosis. They just do horrible shit. And there's some 90-year-old nigga just, man, I lived. I'm still alive. I lived through pig's feet. I lived through all the shit that kills us early, and why the fuck can't we just get a little bit? Where a white boy go, you know what? Goddamn, man, y'all did go through a lot of horse shit.
The guy was saying, I dropped some bombs on Germany, and I come back and I couldn't even use the same restrooms as the white people's. And you're like, holy shit, this guy fucking flying through flak, being shot at, and he gets back and it's like, hey, yeah, you can't use that.
Well, perhaps, play devil's advocate, perhaps you've never seen a white lady winked at. I'm just saying. Perhaps you've never seen the ugliness of that.
Something changed. There was a balanced period there where I think the civil rights movement really made an effect. But then, and this is the reason I'm answering your question, why people look and just go, fucking motherfucker.
Like, what did we do? What the fuck did we do for white people to hate us so much?
The teeter-totter has tilted to a point now where white people feel like we can't say or do anything to a black person without having the scarlet R fucking tattooed on you for being a racist.
You mean historically, though?
Yeah, historically.
Oh, historically? Well, I said it had to build up to a point. I think it was just...
And I agree with you. Let me tell you why I agree with you on this one. This is why the Obama thing and all... My thing is, I'm like... You know, if you walk the streets with people, you're amongst people, you're amongst people, you're amongst people, everybody's amongst people. There was nothing in the attitude of the world on a day-to-day basis which made me go, there could be a black president. And it'd be for real.
Yeah.
You know? And like I said, when I drove to your house and that dude was just like, he actually was on the phone talking and he pulled that phone off his face to stare at what the fuck is this guy doing riding up in my neighborhood.
He was calling me.
He was. Dude,
was this for that? It was a pool party and you had a towel and a fedora? Maybe that. Fucking lime green sweatsuit.
Green?
Yes, it's like green.
Patrice is acting like he blended right in.
But see, I get it. Like again, I'm not victimizing it, but it's just like it's like, look, man. The problem is that. And this is the problem with blacks with whites and whites with blacks. It had to be legislated. Like, your niceness, your decency had to be made into law. As opposed to going, this shit is, life is just, let's all be cool. I have to force you to fucking like me. And that's why it's fucked up, because white people, but what the fuck is it? Where's the heartfelt shit? Meaning, look, I don't want you to have the big races. I want people to be able to fucking, say shit about fucking Obama. It's about this, like the Rush Limbaugh thing.
Yeah.
They're like, the players won't play for Rush Limbaugh. And I go, do you see the rest of the owners, you motherfucker? Do you presume that the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers never said nigga?
Or Jerry Jones?
That melted white guy has been a decent motherfucker his whole life? I'm saying, just because that's what it is, everybody wants icing. And no one wants the shit to be right inside. But so it don't make no sense.
Nah, you don't have to. Half the country, though, or a big part of the country, did want it to be right for the right reasons. And they knew the only way to get it done was to legislate. But a lot of people wanted it to be right.
I'm generalizing, of course.
If you want to go way the fuck back and find out where this came from, obviously, when slavery was...
Dude.
When slavery was abolished, the black people just became a burden. They were unskilled. There was no way they could just be hired for jobs. They became like a burden on the country, and I think it was looked at that way, especially down south, because not only did it become a burden, but it became hey, we can't own you anymore.
Yeah, but that's like if I go buy a lot of soda from the fucking store, then all the bottles become a burden after I fucking drink them and leave them in the house.
They are a pain in the ass. You got to recycle them. You got to get them jobs. You got to give them money. Wait a minute.
Well, they weren't kind of given what they were promised, which is probably why they only became a burden because they weren't given what they were promised.
There wasn't any promise.
Sure, 40 acres and a fucking mule.
Fuck 40 acres and a mule.
Exactly.
Where is that? That is not in the fucking Emancipation Proclamation.
No, it's not.
It was a fact.
It just says.
But in actuality, the Emancipation Proclamation is just full of, it's basically, you know, the owners got...
That was Lincoln's fucking way of fucking the South for the war.
The owners got money for their free slaves because they like, hey, you motherfuckers out of business. They got money for that shit, man. A lot of shit. Slavery didn't end.
The Southerners?
Slavery didn't end. Yeah, they did.
Where did they get money? From the North?
From the country.
There was a war.
From the country. That's what I'm saying. And it was done so that the niggas can fight in the war.
It couldn't be from the country. If down south you have a southern plantation owner that is fucking fighting for the Confederacy, and Abe Lincoln signs the Emancipation Proclamation to cripple the South, because now all of a sudden they got black guys working on the plantations, they could send their guys out and fucking fight the Civil War. Lincoln frees the slaves, saying, "Now you ain't got
and
fucking
they got
labor.
Money. They
now
got
you
money.
How did the plantation? What from Lincoln going? All right, I'll pay the enemy, who is the Confederacy."
I thought Danny was typing something up, but they got money
From who?
from the government.
Fucking.
They got money.
There was two governments then. There was a Confederate government and a fucking Union government.
But there's nothing in you. There's nothing in you. Like that, the idea of fairness. There's nothing in you that says, "Look, man." And I'll give you this. And this is why I always try to give white people tick. But here's what I realize about white people, and this is what I learned. And again, I'm generalizing. White people don't give a shit. And that's it. These reasonable, rational, racial arguments.
Hello.
They don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. Pretend I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm telling you, answer my phone.
I was mad about that as much as taken.
I was just joking.
So I'm just saying, it's hard to have these conversations, man, where it's like, you know, I don't want people to go, "Oh, poor little Negro boy." I'm just saying, there's a part of motherfuckers that should understand how a motherfucker feels, and that there's some fairness involved that you go, you know, I can see both sides, and I see the side as a white guy walking around, and you can't say, "I think Obama is such and such," without being called a fucking racist. Yeah. I fucking understand that, but look at what the fuck you set yourself up. It's the seed you plant. You set that up by not being decent.
He reaps what he sows.
Any seed? The thing is, see, I didn't plant any seed. Neither did my parents or grandparents. It's fucking...
Yeah, but like, you're living the fruit of a white guy. Meaning, you take the white guy thing, and you're not a white guy again. You're a fucking immigrant. Do you understand what that white skin and black skin thing does? It makes us join forces where a guy, your people got over here, what, in 1900?
Dude,
when did your people get over here?
Probably, yeah, early 1900s.
So how dare you?
How dare I?
Fucking dare you look at it, black dude, like you better.
But that was the whole time where the immigrants were coming over and having to fill up a country that needed people that worked and fucking were productive.
They wouldn't hire niggas. If we wasn't working for free, then they weren't going to hire us. So they bring in white slaves to make a couple of dollars. And then you look at us like, ugh. But you're fucking... You're fucking black.
I believe there are certain skills that are inherent to certain cultures.
What skills did y'all bring over besides fucking...
Masonry,
mafia,
cement layers, the mob, organized crime.
Thank you for spaghetti.
Taking money from fucking little general store owners.
Yes, for protection. You know? We were the police for the fucking wise guys.
That's not the Emancipation Proclamation.
Lincoln sees the act as a military necessity.
We need the Emancipation Proclamation.
That's right.
Punch up the Emancipation Proclamation.
I love how
he wrote it on the back of a cocktail napkin.
I love how Patrice.
Of course not.
I love how Patrice asked one question as we're going into break that needs a 3-hour fucking answer.
I know. We're looking for historical documents.
I just want to point that out. We did an hour and a half of radio, and he goes, "Yeah, before we go to break, one more question. Like it's a quick little wrap-up question." And he asked this fucking question that literally needs 3 to 4 hours to answer.
But Anthony,
you motherfucker! I'm peeing in my fucking pants right now.
All I want to know is why do y'all hate niggas? That's it. I'm just stepping back.
That's a quick question before break, sure.
But Anthony, instead of Anthony saying, "You know what, blacks did get fucked," he's going, "Well, technically, they became a burden on the..."
Right. That's a question that needs a whole week, you motherfucker.
I just mean a number
you passed on that.
You know.
What the
I think masonry is inherent to Italians.
Mason.
He thinks masonry is an inherited gift. They're a bunch of dummies. Put the bricks,
very talented with cement.
A monkey could do that.
They're very talented with cement. The Irish were very talented with beating
small
up people.
Dicks, exactly.
So they became the police officers.
Why don't we just pee in shifts so Patrice could keep going? What the fuck? One more question.
Patrice said,
one simple question.
Why weren't we hired? And then it goes, well, it wasn't racist. It was because the Italians were born with the gift of making walls.
Right.
They needed to bring these fucking gizos over.
Yeah.
Exactly. The fucking rotten, fattening food.
And I'm sitting here going, this is going to take a week to sort out now. A week between these two.
You're so fucking right.
Jesus, one little question before we go to break.
All right.
I thought it was going to be a yes or no question, you motherfucker.
It could have been. He just...
Oh, yeah,
Anthony
right.
wouldn't give it. He wouldn't. Anthony just won't go, "Hey, man, y'all had a bad break, man. I do understand." And
getting that from Anthony?
He said... Italians brought over Mason.
Yeah, exactly.
Masonry.
Like we'd all be living on the fucking field without these idiots to fucking make bricks.
There'd be wolves blowing down your houses, motherfucker.
I think that certain things are inherent to certain cultures.
Y'all would have just been the two little pigs, every one of us.
Oh, here's the little thing from the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes.
And upon this act, sincerely believed to be an act of justice, warranted by the Constitution, upon military necessity,
That's an excerpt from the fucking Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes.
That's an
considerate
excerpt.
judgment of mankind and the gracious favor of Almighty God.
Here, you want to read the whole thing?
Yes, we do.
That's a long-ass document.
After the break, I'm reading
this before the break.
No, I'm going to read it during the break. So I just have the one I'm talking about.
Don't let Anthony read it because he'll stop and boo. Boo.
Right at the end it says, P.S. I have been drinking heavily.
Exactly. There's a vomit stain on the top of it. Everyone wondered what J.K. at the end of it meant.
And P.S. says, damn, these niggas can't do masonry. We need somebody to come over here.
We go with some Dago.
Yes. The slaves should be freed. LOL.
Did Lincoln put an LOL?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
With the two dots in the smiley face.
That's where it comes from.
Oh, shit.
No questions, Patrice, going to the break.
No,
more.
no,
You're not allowed to ask any
I
more
gotta
questions
leave.
going into
I
the
gotta
break.
leave for Virginia, so I'll
Okay,
see
at
you
this
guys
point,
Monday.
Jimmy's got to leave.
That's
I mean, you know.
Godspeed, Jimmy. Godspeed.
That's right. Let's hope I don't hit an Italian-made wall, because you all know how solid those
They're
are.
very solid. It's an inherent trait in the culture.
Yes, they were just born into it. That big Italian vag open, and the kid falls out with some wet cement.
Look, it came from years of building, like
being good at nothing else. Hey, stupid, put the wall up.
No, the Roman Empire building thing. If you look at Rome, there's a lot of great architecture and masonry work, and this became inherent to the Italian. If you look at cement companies, they're all Italian run.
Yes, the Italians did a great job on the pyramids.
All right. Look, there's not one bit of cement on that fucking thing.
Oh, that's true.
They didn't need cement.
No,
they figured it out
exactly.
without cement.
Yeah, they did.
And why don't we take a break? Is that all right with you, Patrice?
I just got one question. What is the meaning of life?
A big picture of a pussy should pop up on the screen.
Jimmy, have fun
Travis?
in Virginia Beach. The Funny Bone tonight through
Saturday.
All right, there you go. We'll continue with Patrice after the break. Maybe we'll roll into some Jocktober after some more slave shit. Well, he's already done an hour. What am I talking about? Half the show today. Patrice O'Neill's going to be at the D.C. Improv in Washington, D.C. starting tomorrow.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, Saturday, and they gave you the Sunday.
Yeah.
God damn.
I love D.C., man. It's been very good to me. I
miss D.C.
Hope the economy fucking holds up, man.
Yeah.
Come on out,
Fucking
man.
XM used to give us nice trips down in D.C. I miss it.
I
used to love going down
to
there.
the rat-infested building.
You know, we haven't been in that building in probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Sad. Say hi to Donnie and the gang. Are you going down to XM?
I was supposed to. I might not, but I talk to Don from time to time, man. You know, try to keep.
He's a soldier, man.
Dandy Don
You try
Wickland.
to keep in touch with people. Like you go. You hate when the business goes, wow, that's all we were with this.
That was it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But Don was cool as shit to me, man.
He's a soldier. I'll say it again. Yeah, DC Improv, Patrice O'Neill. Obviously, we highly recommend you check it out. How do they get their tickets? 202-39. Should I get the phone number out or a website?
Improv.com.
You want to just do that?
Yeah.
Improv.com?
What is it?
I don't have a fucking
Yeah, it's
website.
improv.com. You'll find it. I'm at
There's
the
a lot of
DC
improvs,
Improv.
though.
Just put DC. There's not a lot of DC improvs. It's just one.
So is it DCimprov.com? You
some shit.
suck at marketing yourself. You're frustrating.
I can't.
This
just
is a good
make
spot for you to get some fucking marketing going.
Is it DC Improv? DCimprov.com.
There you go. All right.
Positive.
I'm trying to get the people to your
better.
show.
You see, I'm doing Twitter.
I see the Big Mama
trying.
Prods on Twitter.
Damn.
I'm trying.
That's a sharp-dressed man in that picture.
I'm trying. I look awful. You see
damn.
that
That's an
black
older-
T-shirt under there? I really am a piece of fucking garbage. I tried, man.
I think you look debonair.
Well, now you're going the other way with your clothes. You're calming down a little bit. You went from very casual to ridiculous to now somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I stayed in the middle. Yeah, I start. It's just.
Remember that pink shirt? What was it? The Pink Panther thing?
Pink Panther with sparkles. You remember that?
Sparkles.
How do you not remember that one?
About it.
We were too scared to say something. That was an hour that we could have done.
He was just wearing it well.
We were too scared to take our shots. I don't know.
No one else could have worn that.
I started saying, why am I dressing up to come to radio when no one sees me?
Well, we don't give a shit.
I like to be nice. I like to feel sexy when I'm in the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're walking, then after the show.
And then when you guys used to be at CBS, we would walk out if I had my you know, all the hot work ladies look at me dressed nicely.
I'm starting to wear more and more sweats. Just sweatpants.
Shit, you're going to be that guy.
Fucking
You're going to be that guy.
And just because it's more comfortable at these hours.
I think this is the first day I'm actually in civilian attire.
I see that.
I'm not actually wearing human clothes.
That's rolling around with a handgun clothes.
I do have my...
He's got some scary logos on his shit. I don't even ask him what the logos mean because I don't want to know.
Speed, surprise, and violence of action.
Yeah, that's a civilian shirt.
To get to his front door, he has that barbed wire thing you crawl on your back.
An obstacle course to get to the front door.
I fucking got the shit scared out of me this morning.
Why?
I'm going to my truck. You know, it's dark. And I click the door open, and boom, out of nowhere, a fucking kitten jumps out of my garbage can.
Oh, shit, that's stuff.
But it made a sound, though, and I went, "Gay!" I went, "Hey!"
And you just let it go?
I was scared shitless for a second, and because the little kitten's all scared in the bushes now.
You sure it was a kitten or a rat or a fucking raccoon?
Because I saw its little eyes, and then I was like, "Oh, come here, come here," and it ran away.
You sure it wasn't like a baby raccoon or something?
I swear.
You didn't put a goddamn laser sight right on the foot
around in him. Nah.
You sure?
Nah, positive. I would never hurt a kitten. It scared the shit out of me. The sound, because it's like there is no sound in the morning like that. Fucking that hour of the morning, silent around my house. And it's like walking out to the truck, I'm looking around like, what the fuck?
Here's what I picked up on just now.
Oh, yeah?
Here's what I picked up on.
Well, what do you got?
You Mr. Ready for a Home Invader.
What did I do?
A kitten scared of me.
No kidding.
It did.
After all this brave talk.
All this motherfucker, I wish a motherfucker would walk up on me. If somebody did, you'd be frozen in fear.
Deer in the headlights. Kitten scared me.
You're a fucking rich man with a lot of pistols.
We could sneak in a home invasion story before Jocktober, speaking of which.
Yeah, let's hear a home invasion
Chris
story.
C. reminds me, the best line of Patrice's clothing was from me. Ooh. I said to you, Patrice, get on all fours because I want to play Hold'em on your back.
You look like a poker table?
Yeah.
Who remembers that?
These guys remember everything. I don't even remember saying that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Your fans are shocking.
They know more about us than we do at this point. They really do.
Shockingly,
Shocking. I know.
Scary.
The memory on these idiots.
I like that line.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised I said it.
Remember that makes me mad again.
Here's a home invasion story.
Up emotions.
They do remember too much.
As Sam walks down the hall to do Jocktober, you shouldn't be doing this Jocktober with us because we're just hurting you guys out there. More shows you can't do because we beat them up.
He might not do this.
It's really
show.
way too late.
Is it?
I've been coming around since 2002 or some shit.
You slept with the dogs and you got fleas.
Yeah, it is what it fucking is.
All right, cool.
So,
home invasion story before Jocktober?
Yeah, let's hear home invasion. This is
Long Island, yes.
See? These things pop up all the time.
Two men dressed in work uniforms, complete with utility belts, knocked on the door of the home behind me. They said they were with Con Ed, and as soon as the housekeeper opened the door, they violently shoved their way in. The unsuspecting housekeeper was thrown to the ground and bound with plastic ties. Hearing the commotion, the homeowner came from his bedroom and was also attacked.
They eventually are able to secure him with plastic ties and duct tape.
Police say the men were threatening to kill and rummaged through the house, making off with cash and jewelry. The homeowner, whose children were across the street at school at the time, is just glad no one was seriously hurt.
I'm okay. No, thank you.
Stunned neighbors say claiming to be from Con Ed should have been a dead giveaway.
Con Ed's not around here. It's National Grid.
Police say never open the door unless you're 100% sure.
Most people wouldn't know that, though. They would just assume.
Yeah, it's a different power company.
I don't think you would know what to do in that situation, eh?
What?
You're walking out of your bedroom.
What?
He didn't hear the commotion.
So?
Did he hear the commotion?
He wasn't armed.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be armed in that
Fuck
situation.
yes, I would.
You insane? Think I don't walk around the house?
What's the mistake there? The housekeeper is going to just be stupid.
The dummy that opened the door.
Are your housekeepers allowed to open the door?
No.
All right, you should put a memo out immediately, because I bet you
No,
they
actually,
would.
they
would. They would open the door.
No.
You know.
Got to keep it safe.
Yeah, tell them to fucking don't open the door ever.
I don't trust anybody that comes to my door.
Right.
Anybody.
All right.
You have to be, that's home invasions are the bane of existence on Long Island. They just, every time.
There's
You're
a
always
few
hearing about them.
There's just a few here.
No, you always hear every day.
Because when you see one on TV, they just fucking make it,
Bigger
it's
than
in the
life?
spot. Yeah, it's in the spotlight.
Odds are it won't happen?
That just seems like it can't happen, though.
No, odds are 1 in a million.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I know that.
as far as
but
the
I don't want to be
stats
the
go,
guy
you're
going.
pretty damn safe.
I don't want to be the guy getting tied up with a phone cord going.
How does that happen?
I wish they invade your home.
But no. I mean, like, they drive into Long Island, a place where motherfuckers. It's not white guys doing it, right?
No, usually it's black guys doing home invasions.
But how do they fucking?
They go out to
the guy looks at me.
They go to a well-to-do neighborhood where it's close to the expressway or parkway or something like that. A good.
They have to case your joint to feel comfortable coming in your fucking house.
Yeah.
They do a couple of drive-bys, and then they either kick the door in or look for the worst one is they usually get in this way. Open door, open window, unlocked. People just leave fucking
no
shit
one's
unlocked.
Kicking your door in, dude.
They've kicked doors in.
Kicking fucking doors in?
Yeah, just bam, they're in your fucking house.
Are you a keeping your doors unlocked kind of guy?
Never! Locked all the time. Alarm on, usually, except during the day, but
you
like I said.
You don't have a lot of curtains on your windows either. Like, you have...
Pretty open. I like it airy.
That shit scares me to death,
And you can
man.
see out.
I live like a goddamn cage animal.
I can see out just as good as people can see
bars
in.
on the window?
Bars? I
got a bar downstairs.
I have a Mexican guy that, does any work I need. And
Yeah.
I said, man, this is when they stole the truck from in front of my house.
Oh, right.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Forgot about that.
And I said, I need bars.
You do have bars.
I don't have bars. I have the gates. Remember in the 70s? What they close sneaker store shops?
Oh shit! The front of the store.
He found a company that kept,
you got the pull downs.
I got the ones that's and you can see through it. It's like not the ones that roll down.
That roll down.
The ones that
I
pull
saw
together
those.
and lock them.
What are you closing up? The bottom half of your house?
My bottom windows.
You're like I Am Legend.
And I have inside locks. So if they bust the windows, they can't just put their hands through and unlock the lock. It's a key to get in and get out.
Oh shit! That's a fire hazard.
Well, then I'll
What
be
if
on
you're
fire,
locked in?
man.
What if someone's locked in and they don't have the key?
They'll be dead.
All right.
And anybody that's in my house is supposed to be there. Like, so if
But
something
what if
happens,
they don't have a key?
And you make fun of Anthony?
Are you going to try to search for a key if the place is on fire?
Yeah.
What if you can't find it?
I live low enough to jump.
What if the gates are fucking locked?
Well, the only gates that are locked are the windows and the door. You can't get out the front. Mm-hmm. But I have a garage.
Okay.
But if the fire is coming from the garage towards the windows,
then you're fucked.
I'm in deep shit. But I'm in deep shit.
Talk about Anthony.
But I get nervous, man. I like to sleep at night, and fire doesn't keep me up.
No, the thought of fire, no.
I have great smoke detectors.
So
if I'm burning mushrooms, that motherfucker's going off.
Yeah.
Right.
It's waking up with some fucking gun to your nose going.
It just makes me nervous. I live in a black area. I'm more known than I give myself credit. Mm-hmm. So I walk around just because I'm so big too. I don't never think about shit like that. But like one time I traded in. I had a black truck. I traded it in because me and my girl was driving down a street, and she always says, "Why you don't go the same way?" Because I'm just happy-go-lucky. Hey, everybody! And and one of my friends is like, "Don't you know these niggas are looking like?" Yeah, that's the web junk nigga. When I used to do web junk, so I'm just driving around with my web junk money. Hey, everybody! That's that fat web junk motherfucker sleep. So one day,
where's he live?
Motherfuckers in mass was following me with the lights off on the car, and I saw him.
Oh shit!
And I just drove in front of a police station. I knew where a police station was. I just drove, trying to. And,
that is such a white chick. That's a white chick thing to do.
What am I going to do? Karate chop him?
I'm just saying that's a white girl thing.
Around where I live. They knew my truck. They knew me. They knew my truck. They knew.
They wanted your truck, you think?
They wanted money. They wanted something.
You definitely know they wanted something.
Well, when I saw the guy in the back put a mask on, they were going to jump out.
You saw a guy put a mask on.
I'm telling you.
You never told this story?
I just didn't need to.
Damn.
What the fuck?
And my girl's like, what? And I'm trying to maintain my cool as I'm trying to drive into the police station.
Somebody's a little chilly in the back car behind us.
And then I knew what happened. What I averted was, because they turned right around, lights off. They just did a Yui. Because they knew I'd seen.
Then the cops threw you on the ground, put their knee to your neck.
I would have loved them
Get your fucking hands behind your back.
I'd have loved them. I would end up having a beer with Obama. And I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Because I don't mind, like, I don't hate cops like I used to growing up. I know so many now, I know so many as people, so they know me from the show. Cops love the show. So, a lot of cops, hey, Patrice. And I'm like, hey,
So you're not driving around like that anymore?
I keep on the L, but my truck doesn't fit in my garage. So it's just a big red truck sitting there. It's tough.
Yeah.
So you just got to stay.
Why don't you move into a white neighborhood?
Really?
You should leave the fucking...
It was supposed to be a white neighborhood.
Fuck the white
It was supposed. And they lied.
And you thought that too, right?
I did.
You did.
I bought it because I said, oh, wow, white women, single white women. I was like, this is great.
This is perfect for you.
Because it's going to be cops all around with a single white woman. But I'm like, they stole the truck. But there's a lot of white people around there. And if something happens to one of them, then we'll have a police just sleeping right outside. And I'm just waiting.
Damn.
If a nigga's truck gets stolen, different thing than one of these white girls who like to jog at 6:30 get bopped in the fucking head and they laying over there near the truck stop that they were supposed to change into condos.
That's why I'm.
You're disappointed. You're hoping it was moving along faster than it is.
They built phase 1 and left.
And then just left.
One of those neighborhoods.
They sold me on phase 12.
If you can hang in there from phase 1 to 10.
By the time it's phase 12, Patrice,
you're going to be all right.
Your house will be worth $75 million. Well.
I wasn't moving anywhere unless I saw a synagogue on every fucking corner.
Dude.
I went into Israel fucking West. I want Jews all around me.
I wanted
no hint at phase 2?
Not even a ground. Let me tell you,
not even a groundbreak.
Not even one
phase
of those
1.5.
Not even one of those yellow
shiny shovels
marker things where they're getting ready to do something.
Yeah, where they or spray paint the ground.
And how long?
Red paint.
How long have you been waiting for phase 2?
I've been there 4 years.
There's no phase 2.
Let me tell you something. They packed up the trailer. The trailer that was there where they were selling stuff.
Right. The fucking little demo construction guy trailer.
And the stuff that I have in my house is bringing the property value down because I put in motion sensor fog lights too. So anybody walks by where I live, it's like I Am Legend. I live like I Am Legend.
Just saying that, yeah.
I put a lock on my balcony. Motherfuckers want you to come get you, but it's gonna be.
You walk up and put bleach on your steps when you keep the fucking zombies away.
Dude, I peek out the window like fucking Malcolm X with a, and I'm fucking sitting there.
So why don't you just move?
Move to what?
That's
I don't
up to
have
you.
any fucking money.
Can't
I'm
move
stuck.
now too. You know the fucking housing.
I wanted
market.
to live like you. I wanted an apartment
in the city.
I really did, but I can't afford. I couldn't afford like 7. My house in New York would be $2 million.
Jesus.
In Jersey, it's what it was. You know what I mean? And if I didn't have it, if I had $1 million, I'd have bought a building. I really want to.
Yeah.
I love a doorman. I love the.
You like that kind of security of the doorman and the fucking.
Love it. But me and we don't have great neighbors. Like neighbors aren't neighbors anymore. No one talks. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I only know maybe 1 or 2 people's
names. They're not
names.
in buildings either, by the way.
It's just no one's friendly anymore.
No
one looks out for each other. There's some bullshit ass cameras they put up. And the biggest thing is I pay this condo thing, and I don't.
The condo fee.
And I put a shitty comment on the things every time. Every time I send a check, on the memo I put for your kid's bicycle.
Oh shit!
To pay your condo fees where you live.
What do they do for the condo fee? What do you get?
Nothing. They take garbage, but the city takes the garbage. They do nothing. I feel like
the city takes the fucking garbage. Right?
It's a pimp.
I got a building.
And they can take your house, evidently. Condo associations can take your house.
What if you fucking break the rules?
If you don't pay them.
Oh, if you don't pay them?
I mean, I diddle around with not paying them, but I end up paying them because I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, but you know,
dude, I pay about almost $2,000 a month to the building.
How?
Because the guy opens the door for you. Great. And it tells you if you have a package.
Do you pay school tax?
Package.
And if you just said fuck that, right? If you just got cheap,
you can't.
What would happen? You wouldn't get your mail?
I don't know. And they make it very clear that they're expecting a very nice tip during Christmas. And there's like
shit out of me.
And there's 50 people you got to. Too bad Kenny left because Kenny takes care of this because it drives me nuts. To give you a whole pamphlet of everybody that works at the building, you got to fucking tip every single one.
I had that in Brooklyn when I was in an apartment there. Fuck you.
I think it might be more than 50. And you're fucking envelopes to everybody.
How do you stop this? And that's why I'm so angry when I deal with people now, because it's like I don't want to tip everybody anymore. Yeah. Like I don't know who to tip. Like you go to these hotels, you go, I tip the first guy. And I go, hey, dude, you got a bad job because you're third. You're third in the fucking...
But why do they need 3 guys? You pull up to a hotel, and you're right. There's 3 or 4 people...
There's the open door guy.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 people that you run into before you're in your room by yourself.
There's the get your bags guy.
And they're all looking for a handout.
Yeah. There's the open door guy.
The guy gets the bags and puts it in the lobby. That's it.
He's the
and then
greeter.
there's another guy that brings them upstairs.
Right.
To your bags guy.
To your bags guy.
Car guy.
There's car guy who goes, welcome to the fucking thing. There's two your bags guys.
Sometimes they take you upstairs, just another person, just to show you the room, and then the bag guy comes up. Sometimes it's 4.
I tip car guy really well because I want my car taken care of. When I pull up to the hotel.
Guy.
Yeah.
You got to tip valet
I take
guy.
Care of him.
Correct.
Then I take care of initial bag guy very well because I want my bags to make it to the fucking room. Then room bag guy, I slip him a little something, but the bag's already there, so fuck him.
I have canceled out third bag guy.
You totally wrote him off?
Third guy is gone.
Third guy gets minimal from me.
I roll my shit up. I just take it. I keep my eye on my bag.
I try to just roll my own shit up.
Usually I do take my own shit.
I try to do that.
This is if I'm on vacation, though.
Bathroom gum tissue guy?
Fuck you.
I walk out with my hands full of piss before I give him fucking a dime.
I hate those guys.
You don't look at me like I'm nasty motherfucker. I'm like, you know what? I walk out with shit on my hands before I give you money.
They turn the faucet on for
I piss shit and wash my hands by myself for 99% of my fucking life.
It's not a convenience.
You're not helping me. I know how to do this.
Not at all.
I can wash my hands.
Bubble gum bathroom guy gets
those guys are annoying.
Fuck you. Sit there in my stink. You stand there in my fucking stink all day, you prick.
That's terrible.
Jocktober time?
Jocktober. I want to hear who we got today.
Let's listen to somebody that I won't be promoting on this show when I'm in town.
Yeah.
Do you go to Allentown?
Huh?
You do any gigs in Allentown,
Pennsylvania?
I hope I never have to, but
all right, you're safe.
By the way, before we do this, just Maury has fucking midgets on.
Yeah, most talented.
Talented midgets.
They little people.
Would you fuck that midget?
Yeah.
This one here.
No problem. No problem.
Why
wouldn't you?
There's something pedophilia about the midget thing.
Really?
I watch midget porn and I go, this is some type of.
You think?
It's pedophilia. It is. It is
like that chick from fucking Total Recall. That blonde chick, midget.
Oh, and she's like, you know what? I will say she has
watch
something.
Her crawl around.
You would for the
look at this fucking little. She has a Britney Spears thing.
Look at that. She's fucking.
But I wouldn't be doing. I would be doing it for some kind of weird fetish, and I don't know what the fetish would be.
Midgets are fat.
What's the fetish to fuck this thing?
I don't know. Just that it's a midget. It looks weird. That would look so weird sitting on your dick.
Look at her ass. But there's asses on regular women. What would be the thing where you go, oh, I'd like to fuck that?
Just a freak show fuck. That's for a freak show fuck.
Look at it.
I hear they smell different, though.
Ew, what do you mean? Down there, you mean?
They smell,
really?
They smell like yellow brick.
Their boobies are bouncing nice.
Yeah, she got like, I mean, you know, for a midget. You fucking tag that,
like
I think.
She's hot for a midget, but why would you fuck that? Do you understand
for the story.
For the story, fair
She's
enough.
Lil Gaga.
That's Lil Gaga.
She's a Lil.
Really Lil Gaga?
Lil Gaga. I don't know. What?
And she's just moving those little pork chop hips. They look like two thumbs, and they just...
Those fucking legs are awful.
Turkey legs.
Yeah. Two turkey legs.
Oh, that's what they give you at Renaissance fairs.
And let me tell you something. You see her stomach?
Yeah.
She
covering
works
that up.
out hard.
To not be so
She has
frumpy.
abs.
To not have that giant fucking midget belly.
She has abs. She's in tremendous
Does she have
midget
a
shape.
tramp stamp?
Yeah.
She has a tat over her ass?
Well, they want to live too, man. You know.
That's just...
Watch Little People Big World. When they have these conventions, you see Skater Dude.
I don't see
You
much
see
of a
Little Tramp Girl.
pubic mound.
So it's
on
calling
her.
a midget like saying, you know, is a slur?
Nah,
They don't.
no, they don't mind midget.
No,
they
they
actually
hate it. They call it the M word.
Yeah,
now.
they don't like
No, they don't
midget
mind
at
the
all.
word
It's called the
midget
M word.
whatsoever.
They do.
They mind kickables.
I don't know who calls them Migga, but they call it the M word.
Now, how about dwarfs? Like, why
Dwarf,
call
if you're a
Totally
midget, you don't want to be
acceptable.
called a dwarf.
No, they don't mind the dwarf word.
It depends. There is a medical explanation as to the difference between little person and dwarf.
Dwarfism.
So some of them like being dwarfs.
You know
and
how
some of
stupid
them...
that is, though?
Oh, look.
What?
She's hot with
yeah.
the brown, like...
With the brown hair. See, there's something about fucking a midget.
They all look the same. They just have different wigs.
Okay.
You think?
Yeah.
They do have that look.
They do.
Oh, if I'm
they have
on
the same
top,
face.
I would feel like a cad on
It's
top
like
of that girl.
fucking, what's his name, Billy Barty or something? With a wig?
Fucking,
A buddy of mine loves midgets. Like, that's his
Really?
thing.
Like into it? It's a weird I think it would just be weird. You'd have to try it once. I don't know.
It's just, I watch
look at her
midget porn,
titties.
it just looks wrong. It looks wrong.
Find us some midget porn, Danny.
one of the greatest.
Pop up some midget porno
We have
for
a
us.
great midget story. At the time, the girl wanted to be a stripper, and
Oh,
she wanted
yeah.
to try out for us.
Oh, I was in there, man.
Yeah.
You were there then?
Patrice
She was
there.
crying,
She
yeah.
started crying.
Because it was just funny.
It's amazing.
You know, she's very curvy for a midget.
She ain't bad,
She's midget curvy.
but she's got the same face every other
And
one.
she looks like the Grinch that stole Christmas face.
She does. She does.
That's it. We're all fishing around, but you just know. We're all just fishing, but you got it.
And look at her with just
You
the
got it.
confidence that she shouldn't have.
You're a short one, little whore.
Oh, look, Anthony. Look, man. Look.
What? Here's
It's
midget porn?
just wrong.
Look at that. Wow. She's fucking giving head to some guy. She's a midget. Yeah.
That's the
She got
famous
that-
one, right? I forgot her name. Bridget. Bridget.
Bridget that's Bridget the midget.
She's been on our show.
She doesn't give a, she's fucking going down on that thing. It's hitting her
She's a fucking
spleen.
soldier. And those hands will make my dick look about 2
midget
times
spit.
bigger.
Oh, get that midget spit off of you.
She's got abs.
You think it'll
Yes,
make
she
your
does.
dick shrink and shit? Don't put your midget spit. Don't put your magic midget spit on my dick, please.
She's got a 6-pack of those butt ponies. She does have abs. Oh, wow. She knows how to work that dick, though.
Oh, she's gonna.
All
sit
right,
on
now
it?
she's fucking. Hold on,
she's
let's
gonna
see what
sit on it.
happens.
Yeah, there's
Move
something.
your hand. I want to see midget twat.
Yeah, there's some kind of pedo thing happening there when you see this shit.
It's just...
It's a little
No,
weird.
it's sort of like a weird.
It is, dude. To be
there's some
into this, it's there's no other value to it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Patrice. Seeing it this way is a little.
She got to move her
fucked
hand.
up.
There you go. Okay, let's see that. What's going on down there? Is it normal size?
She's only getting a third of it in. What do you think?
Well, it's going up to her heart.
Right. Coming out her mouth.
Oh, she just fell backwards.
Her eye is bulging.
He's gonna come. It's gonna look like she laughed with milk in her mouth.
Jesus.
Wow, she got big pussy.
What the fuck? This is not right.
Small people, big pussy.
Yeah, the pussy looks like it's normal
It looked
size.
normal size. That's weird.
All
Oh,
right.
look at a little midget Michael Jackson. There's a little... Maury's a freak. Maury is a fucking despicable man.
I think it's time for a Maury appearance.
I love Maury.
We got to talk some sense into him again.
Oh,
What happened to Maury?
it's little Michael Jackson midget moonwalking.
Great. Little
It's
Alex.
Lil Al. Everything is Lil before
Yeah,
it. L-I-L.
Oh, look at this guy.
Look at him. Woo!
The swagger.
It doesn't make sense they want to be called little people because we're still acknowledging that they're fucking not like us.
Oh my God! Do you know how small the child would have to be for him to molest?
An embryo.
I just don't like. I don't like credit that you don't earn. Like it's just like for somebody to give you something that on any level. Where it's not you're not naturally respected.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they'll force you to like watching the WNBA or force you to say, "Oh wow, look at how great he is." Like I wanna be able to go. I think this little guy doing Michael Jackson, it looks stupid.
Yeah, because he does.
His little goofy legs. He's not even that talented.
Right.
He's just you're enjoying him because he's a midget.
Right. That's absolutely true.
Dan, he found another good one. Wow.
Just getting
The bomb
pounded.
shot.
Ugh.
Oh, Jesus. It's like a bell clanger. Fucking smashing her.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh, this is the biggest dick in the world
Oh, my
and the
God.
littlest girl in the world.
There's some black dude just fucking banging her. She's bent over.
This is the guy with the 19-inch dick.
Wow.
Oh Jesus!
Jesus.
What's happening there?
What the fuck?
It's the guy.
What's
it's
that?
He's sitting on Maury's lap.
Fucking Maury. That's the little Michael Jackson guy at his lap.
Maury.
We got to get some audio.
And
of
look at
this.
his attitude.
are very special. Look at his foot's in Maury's crotch.
It's uncomfortable.
It is very uncomfortable. Look at how the people are looking at
The
it.
audience is like, what the fuck?
Oh, how'd he find a glove with little fucking, those cocktail Frank's fingers?
He's still a dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
get
guy,
off my lap.
the guy's still a dude. He doesn't want to be on an old man's lap. No matter
Oh,
what size you
Maury.
are.
That's what got Gary Coleman so angry. He said that, like, even when he was, like, 15 years old, people would pick him up and tell him how cute he was. He's like, I'm 15
He'd punch
years
him in the fucking
Yeah, it's
face.
like, no, dude.
That's
I'm
why-
fucking trying to get pussy like you. Leave me alone.
That's why that poor son of a bitch just punches everybody.
Yeah. You think
Like,
this guy's
let's pick him
enjoying
up.
being on Maury's lap? He's probably
He
20
does.
something.
Look at him. He does enjoy it.
Mini Elvis. He does mini
rotating his
Shakira.
hips.
This guy's hot midget balls is on Maury's lap.
Ah.
Maury. All right, why don't we do Jocktober? We're running out of shows.
All right.
Okay.
So we got a show out of Allentown.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Midget porn.
It's more midget porn. Just is that a guy midget and a regular girl?
That's how it would look, I guess, huh? Why does he have like a baby bonnet on, old school?
The scene, he replaces the baby in the crib, and then he fucks the babysitter.
Oh, he tricked her. Oh, that's funny.
I love their storylines. They're terrific.
Oh my God.
Amazing. And by the way, in this tough time of economy, if there's any women who is going to succumb to economy, as long as you got a pussy, God damn it, you can make a dime.
You can get some fucking bucks, right?
Finster's fucking the babysitter and smoking a cigar?
Can you believe that? This midget has just got his cock in her asshole for probably a grand total of $512.
Probably.
It's $512, though.
It's a lot of money, I guess.
Nice, right? All right.
Look at him humping Maury's leg.
He's on Maury's leg, though, like, as Maury was walking. Oh, Maury, stop
Maury's
it.
got midget jizz on his leg now.
And look at Maury.
All right, Jocktober, let's do it. Kramer and Kelly on B104 in Allentown. That's who we take a look at today for Jocktober, right, Sam?
Kramer and Kelly.
Kramer
This
and
is,
Kelly, another husband and wife team.
Are they married?
Or a pseudo husband and wife team?
Well, I was listening to it, and you'd think they were married the way they go back
really?
and forth. Yeah, I
Wow,
I
that's
can't
an original
tell.
thing.
I can't tell sometimes, although they would be an interracial marriage.
Oh, okay. Is Kramer the black guy, which would be very ironic?
Kramer appears to be a light-skinned,
Black guy.
white person voiced black guy.
Wow.
Yes, you can't tell listening.
That's strange.
Kind of like you.
Well, I mean, I'm technically all white.
technically. I'm glad you're at least putting that word in there.
Well, I mean, 100%.
We already talked about the fact that your mom did something.
Something happened.
I mean, it couldn't be further
Your
back.
black features are more prominent than fucking Patrice's.
Yeah. You're not back in the day.
Yeah.
What
Something's wrong with
features? Just my hair.
Your hair,
look at the
your
eyebrows.
nose, the way
No, there's basic bone structure.
Really?
your bottom
The
lip.
extra muscle.
Your top lip is white, but your bottom lip is full.
That's true.
It's divided in mid-mouth.
You do have the big lower
And you
lip.
have hair bumps.
That's true.
That's a
White
black
people
feature,
don't
right?
get hair bumps.
No, yeah, that is
Razor bumps from
because your
shaving.
hair is coarse.
black hair care aisle is where I got to go to.
Yeah.
Oh,
do.
see, you do.
Oh,
You
yes,
get
yes.
Dude, you gotta ask your moms.
Yeah.
Look,
What happened?
I'm old enough. Just level with me.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Can we get an official answer from your mom?
Yeah, like seriously. All joking aside.
And then have somebody in your family explain. If she didn't cheat, explain you.
I mean,
Explain you. Exactly.
So then how?
Yeah, we need an explanation.
Yeah, we really
Every
do.
time, and I'm gonna tell you something.
You can record it. Do a What's the Haps with your
It's
own
like
family.
it's old news, like so you don't say it. But every time I look at Sam, it's like I look at him for the first time. Like I'm like, what's going on with Sam?
I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure it out for a long time.
Here's an odd thing
The
there.
hair is so black.
I mean, yeah.
The eyebrows.
Do you understand that you and your lovely girlfriend, who at some point, do you plan on ever getting married and having children?
I mean, I could see that happening at some point. Yes.
Does she know? Does she actually know that it could happen? That recessive
Black
gene that's in you now
Make a really black
can
baby.
come out, and I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you'll have a fucking complete
That N-word gene.
black
You're
baby.
going to question what she's been up to.
My
even though
baby
it's yours.
is black.
Right.
You
right.
think the skin could be much darker
No,
on the
I'm
child.
thinking like
And it's
everything.
been known to happen.
Big ass afro, fucking, hey, moms, what's up? Yo?
right out of the womb.
It's been known to happen.
gang,
Sam,
gang,
for real.
gang, gang,
For
Gang,
real.
gang, gang.
For real, it's been known to happen.
You've never asked you've never looked in the mirror and go like you never go, man. I really want to know. I really want to know.
Are you adopted?
No.
Oh.
I mean, my brother's got
Uh-oh. I mean what?
my brother's got curly hair. Not like me. It's more white person curly hair. 'cause
Not
it's a little
barely,
looser.
Sam.
But it comes down when
Right.
it grows out.
It's,
It comes
it's pretty
down.
damn curly, too.
Like,
Yeah.
but it's like the girls like it and everything.
Do a What's the Haps for mom and dad.
It's those bumps.
Yeah, yeah. That's gotten me now. It's just another piece of evidence.
Sam, you got sickle cell anemia?
Not diagnosed.
Cell.
No.
Do a What's the Haps with your mom.
My uncle
Although
has,
he's related to Thomas Jefferson, we all know
Your uncle has
the
what?
Thomas Jefferson story.
I have an uncle
So-
with coarse hair. I've never seen any bumps on him. But he does have, like, tight curls.
That's like keloids too. Black people get keloids, the hair bumps, and sickle cell anemia. Those are three things like white people don't get.
Yeah, I've never
White people
seen.
do
Do you
not
have
get
any
bumps.
darker relatives?
No.
But
I have no dark
His mother, man, and this probably hurts, man, but his mother, his fucking
mom's.
mother slept with
I
somebody
think
else.
it goes back.
Yeah, I feel like it.
It might
I
have
think it goes
gone back a
back
few
further.
generations.
It's not. First of all,
It's probably on my mom's side.
you're
but
Italian, right, sir? You look very Italian.
Yeah, huh?
Mr. Cumia,
Yeah, huh?
little olive-colored skin.
Yeah,
no matter
olive
how
oil.
much you try to whiten it up, it's just
Yeah,
olive.
That's true. I understand.
You have what you have 5-6 generations out of nowhere. A white family. Somewhere there was a recessed.
Yeah.
There was a recessed him
Gene.
in
is
there somewhere.
fucking- yeah.
This
about
guy
Thomas
is this
Jefferson
guy is a
angle, though?
mixture of two people. His mom's and somebody else.
But I will say this: this will probably deeply hurt my mom. But my grandfather was gone a lot when my mom was coming up.
Wait, so what does that mean?
So I'm saying
He cheated, but cheating was so much different back then. So and where your family from?
Kentucky.
Oh, shit.
So he was sneaking out fucking nigglets.
No, I'm saying it would have had to happen.
But is your mother white?
You
white?
think grandma? No,
My grandma would have had to cheat
might have-
and then give birth to my mom.
like grandpa was away.
Jesus, you can't just... Your mom's going to kill you for
I'm
that
saying
statement.
that's what would have had to
So when
happen. And that's
grandpa was
what
away, the fucking guy comes over and goes, "Hey, baby."
His mother's somewhere right now.
And gets grandma.
Unlocking something. She said, I knew this was going to happen.
This
day would happen.
She
this
blows
day
the
would
dust
come.
off a book.
Oh, she's got to give him a document.
There's something.
You're going to get a document
Yeah.
this weekend.
Really?
Yeah. It's happening.
I don't know.
She's going into some kind of chest right now.
As far as they say it's just what it is.
If you find out that
A
it's
nappy-necked,
true. Yeah.
albino, black, white thing.
If you find out it's true, you're going to start coming in late.
You're an abomination.
If it's
An abomination.
You used to date only black girls, too.
well, I mean, I
Oh,
dated.
shit.
I had
few
only
black
dated
girls.
black girls.
See, that
That was his thing.
right there, that's some connection that you
It's
have.
innate.
Right.
It's nature.
It's nature.
Dating
it's
within
fucking
your,
instinctive.
With your own peeps.
Wow.
Let's do
And
Jocktober.
were they satisfied? Let's just put it that way.
I never received a complaint.
You got a big hog,
okay.
Sam?
Listen, this is not to be discussed in such public.
He has a swagger of a guy that looks like him, and I've seen him without his clothes on at your house.
No.
He's a fucking.
When I had him posing
Yeah,
for
he's
the
a
party
mess.
like an ice sculpture,
We were taking
totally nude.
He's a fucking mess. So he has to be packing wood, especially
think
to
so,
only exclusively want to date black women.
Yeah.
I just want to know because I'm
Balls
only.
Yeah, that's pretty brave to date black
Ballsy-
women when they're
ballsy
used to
move.
the big,
You're right.
big cocks.
You're right.
I just what it is
That's pretty
this
brave.
Is so
That means you got a big piece.
Yeah.
I like the people inside.
It's so interesting to me because every time I look at Sam, I can't look at him and not like go shit. What is he, man? He ain't no white boy. He ain't a white boy.
No, white boy.
That's like that girl that ran me up at Target that time that I told you guys about. That just looked at me.
All right.
I said, "Hey, how's it going?" And she said, "What are you?"
What are you?
See, I
What
said
tact?
And she didn't mean ethnicity. She said, "What are
Yeah.
you?
What
You fucking
are you?
mutation."
What a total lack of tact.
Yeah, and she would not accept the two white parents. She said, "No."
See?
I said, "It might be something way back," and she said, "Well, if it is,
Yeah.
it's strong in you."
Yeah, way back. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, it was way back 26 years, 9 months ago. Yeah. Something happened.
Back in '83.
Did
backstage-
milkman anything?
No.
Y'all ever have a milkman or?
I mean, not that I ever met.
Do you see like an ice cream truck parked across your house? Just always look. It gave you free ice cream. Just say, "Hey kid, just for you."
No, not that I recall.
You've got to do a backstage with Sam's mom.
All right, I'll interview her over the weekend.
Yeah,
Please
we would
do.
like to
And your
really
dad.
find out what this
Your
is all
sister,
about.
your
You
brother.
have pictures of your moms?
Not on me. I mean,
She doesn't look like him.
You seen her?
Wait, I'm trying to think now. Yeah.
I mean, she
doesn't look black.
No, you wouldn't.
But she's got kind of tight, curly
She's got
hair.
curly hair, but it's like
Not as tight as Sam.
It's white people curly hair.
Yeah.
Tight. I like that. Instead of nappy, tight. I like that. I never even heard that fucking shit.
That shit's tight.
Tight.
Can we do
All right.
Jocktober?
We
Oh,
can.
fuck. We keep forgetting about that.
People are screaming
Sam
at us.
distracted
Get to
us
Jocktober.
with his blackness.
So, Sam, what do we know about Kramer and Kelly? They're saying Kelly's the black dude and Kramer's the chick, I think.
What?
I don't know anything
It's
about
insane.
that. But
It's B104 in Allentown. It's like it's another fucking man-woman team. Just
The guy is Kelly. The girl is Kramer.
it's crazy. Listen,
all right.
Troy Kwan tipped me off because this is one of Troy Kwan's favorite radio shows from his hometown. He loves
Kramer and Kelly in the morning.
Otherwise, why would he tell me about this great radio show?
All right.
They play the hits too. That's what I like about them.
Oh, wow.
Like
All the
they'll
hits?
talk, but they'll also play the hits.
Do they play all the hits?
It's not advertised, but most of them.
Well, Kramer and Kelly have the list of the cities with the ugliest people and prove their genius by starting with number 1.
Yeah, because when you're in radio and you have like the top ugliest, cities.
Yeah.
If you have a list like that, you want to start with number 1.
Of course.
Of course.
And then that gives people a chance to tune out now and go somewhere else and find real radio.
B104, Kramer and Kelly, 749 while it's in. The ugliest, where the ugly people come from. This is cities with the ugliest people.
In the U.S.?
In the U.S.
All right, let's hear it. What's number 1?
Number 1 is...
That's how you do it.
Really? Hey, they were
Yes,
number 1
number
last
1.
time this poll came out.
do it like
I don't
that.
think that.
Wait, what was number 1?
Philadelphia.
Oh,
But
Philly.
don't you count down?
No, they start number 1.
Why?
That's the point we're making it. They go to number 1.
But Opie,
Just get the information out there and move on.
you're supposed to start
I know.
high and then go low.
And then never give them number
And
one.
then, yeah.
And then it drives them nuts. And they yell and scream at you years later.
That is the dumbest thing. You don't start with one.
Oh.
Number one last time this poll came out. I don't think they're the ugliest.
Well, Laura, these polls don't lie.
You're
these
right.
Are very
You're
scientifically conducted polls.
All right, where are the beautiful people?
They're all the beach places.
Oh,
San Diego, Miami.
yes, Los Angeles. I got to tell you, I think Midwest has the fattest people in the country, right? Isn't that where all the big people?
I would think South. Fried cooking.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, them too. Mm-hmm.
But maybe they have fat, but they're beautiful on the inside.
Well, I think Philly's getting a bad rap.
You
here.
think so?
I think so.
I don't know.
You agree?
They get pretty ugly down there.
They're wild.
All right.
I guess it's one of those, it seemed like a good idea on the paper before they started the break.
You can always tell that a couple has really good chemistry on the radio when they hit 4 topics in 60 seconds.
Did they? I don't even know.
Well, they started with the ugliest city.
Right.
Then she asked about the prettiest city, which he obviously had no information on. Then she mentioned where the fattest people come from. Then he was talking about food, and then they went back to the ugliest city.
That break was awful.
Well, they're just not on the same page, Opie.
Kelly, as we move on, Ant, because I don't even know what to do with that clip, to be honest with you. That's just horrible radio.
Let it lay
once
there.
again. Huh?
Just let it lay there.
Okay. Kelly gives today's health tip. Thank God.
We're all healthy people here. We all, want to get
Good morning, and thanks for waking up with us here on B104. Your health tips are brought to you by Star Pontiac Buick GMC, and today's tip, wreck your leftovers. If you find yourself dining out and lingering over conversation at the table, but you don't want to keep sampling the leftovers on the table, you don't have a doggy bag, what you want to do is cover what's left on your plate with pepper or another spicy condiment. That will stop you from grazing no matter how long you sit there talking. And that's your B104 health tip.
Who the fuck would do that? Oh, you destroy your food because you can't help yourself?
Excuse me, while us two adults have this conversation after dinner, I'm going to pour everything on the table onto my I'm going to play with my food.
Right. Who the fuck would destroy their food at a restaurant?
Well,
no one has that in
Well,
them.
that's if you're sitting there picking. I could understand if you want to, douse it in something so you don't keep picking at it.
Well, there are a lot of restaurants.
Douse it in bad radio.
It sounds very reasonable to me.
There are a lot of restaurants where calling the waiter and say, "Excuse me, could you wrap this up? I'm finished."
Douse
is
it
an
in bad
impossibility.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Just put a big dose of bad radio.
Radio on it.
Plop
So you'll look at it and just go,
horse shit.
I don't want that.
That was pretty much waste of time radio.
There's a health tip.
That's not a health tip. That's stupid.
Now, let me ask you this.
Sales probably
Go ahead.
sponsor
Can we be
this, so
fair
it's
to
not worthless.
some of these Jocktober?
Mm-hmm. What I like about this bit,
their job.
hold on. What I like about this bit, we're not searching out Sam could listen to the show for a week and find the really bad stuff. This is just a quick sample of stuff they did yesterday.
But this is what I'm saying.
That's what I like about this.
How do you know the difference between forced to be bad and bad?
Well, I think they're just bad in general.
But can you pick out, they have hope if they were allowed to do it?
I understand that, every show can't do what we're doing, edgy, just in-your-face radio. We get that. But it's just the dishonesty.
Yeah, when they start cracking up at the end of saying something that there wasn't even a joke.
Yeah, and they don't want to be
the same act that's been going on for years.
Just no sarcasm at all. No cynical, nothing.
That word doesn't exist.
Anger or nothing.
No, they are deadly
exist.
serious when they're doing this.
There are
no resentment that they have to do it at all.
There are places they just will not go no matter what.
Well, people don't want to wake up early in the morning and hear that stuff.
Shut up.
Yesterday, this broad was doing the Paul Anka story and called him Paul Unka.
Unka.
She said some guy named Paul Unka.
Some guy named Paul Unka.
Mr. Unka.
And the guy sort of laughed at her, but barely. And
He
what would we do?
her an ass.
What would we have killed a person for saying Paul Unka, right?
For a half hour.
And that's just an honest thing.
Half hour at least. Would have been the whole day of just
they're not
peppering it in.
acknowledging the obvious.
And go
if someone
right
says
to
Paul,
the bit would be right to mispronounce names.
Of course.
For an hour.
Of course.
Yes.
Making them look
Elton
real stupid.
John, really?
That's all we know.
And they don't understand that they're just in the middle of the pack with their radio show.
Paul Williams.
See?
Yeah, because
That's the best. For about 20 minutes.
the people listening want you to exploit that shit. If someone says Paul Unka, you can't let him go.
No. Got a nail.
How about a cup of Sunka?
I think someone said that.
I think we did that.
I think someone said that.
We learned really quickly there weren't a lot of words that rhymed with Unka. The teachers are on strike. Kramer and Kelly spend their time talking about it and how it's somewhat cold.
Outside, it's somewhat cold. It's not winter yet, but it's
somewhat
chilly.
Well, Saucon Valley has off today. The kids do anyway.
Teachers are on strike?
Yeah.
Didn't that already happen?
No.
I thought they worked it out.
They never. No, they decided to work on without the contract and everything.
Know why Maury's a cocksucker? they're interviewing. Look right there, that shot. They're interviewing these midgets, these kickables.
Yeah,
and they're making sure the camera is way above them to make them look even smaller than they are.
Yeah,
they're already small to begin with, but make sure you get the angle from way above, making the little thing look right up at the camera.
Just to look up at the camera.
This one is hot though.
Yeah, this one.
This one is hot.
In proportion, she comes out in a little outfit.
This one she looks good.
Let's see. Here she comes.
Man, this one's
coming
cute.
out.
She's almost regular. She's just short. She's more really short.
Maury today instead of this Jocktober.
Let's see if she's got those little stubby legs.
No,
Can't tell
she
she was
don't.
wearing like
She
a dress or some shit.
She's fucking hot.
Here comes Jasmine. Here she comes,
shit. Here comes
Jasmine. You're beautiful, Jasmine.
Let's see,
She's got a little too much clothing on. She got a little legs.
Yeah, she got the little
She's in
midget legs.
proportion.
Little
She's
bit.
better than the other one.
Yeah,
that was
she
doing
is.
Sexy.
Lady Gaga.
A little better.
Yikes.
You might have to.
She's a comedian, I think.
Nah, she's singing.
She's a singer.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, back to Jocktober. Let's learn about the teacher's strike.
I love my life.
Short people got no reason.
Yeah, I don't think they were thrilled with that song.
No.
I thought they worked it out.
They never. No, they decided to work on without the contract and everything. And they voted last night to walk out. Now they'll be out for 15 to 17 days, according to this, unless something happens.
Are they actually outside picketing? Do they do that? Or do they just stay home?
No, I don't know if they're.
Because
I guess
it's cold.
No, it's not really cold yet.
It's still cold.
I mean, it's it's 35.
You don't want to be outside picketing.
It's not that really cold, bitter, windy cold.
Well,
yet.
no, that stinks
rain.
too. But this is not fun.
But this is for a point, Laura. You'll be out in the cold if you're trying to make a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Why are you yawning for trees?
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Holy shit. Would you listen to that?
That is.
I can't wait
that's
to
just some
renegotiate,
talk.
by the way. I can't wait to renegotiate.
Just
By the way,
some chatter.
Going back to that before Jocktober, my friend.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that rap thing. I just wanted to say some guys from Philly.
Yep.
The hardcore. Cool C, Steady B. They are two rappers responsible for the first on-duty murder of a woman policeman in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
One is in.
And they had good careers ahead of them.
Death penalty.
That they fucked up, right?
Right. Steady the Hilltop Hustlers. So I just wanted to add that.
All right. Those are real gangsters.
Real gangsters.
Real.
Cool C is on death row.
For reals.
Kramer and Kelly are
Back to Jocktober.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now this fine show, they're accepting bra donations.
Yeah, it's
Watch out for Kramer getting a little wild in this clip.
well, it's a thing for cancer, like
Is this the
breast
bras
cancer.
across? Put
they're
River
gonna-
name here.
No, they're going to take a big balloon, like a blimp type thing, and then they're going to bomb a building with the braziers off here is what they're going to be doing.
bombing.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Sam. This brings up a good point. To end Jocktober, you can find an Opie and Anthony segment.
Oh God!
To end Jocktober.
All right, one that we haven't heard. I mean,
Because we can't sit here and make believe
When you're with Jocktober-ish?
Yeah, we can't make believe that we were always like we are today.
You're
we had
absolutely
some
right,
moments.
brother
we had
man,
some,
brother man.
We had some moments.
And I heard.
So we'll allow you guys to find one.
You reckon me we'll get together to find one new?
That's what I'm saying. It can't be an old one.
No.
All right. That'll be an uncomfortable day, but I think it's only right to end Jocktober with a look back at what we used to do.
Do you still catch yourself being Jocktober recently?
Hell fucking no.
Nowadays,
hell no.
Let me think.
The second part of our AF career is when it really turned around drastically. Probably a little Jocktober-ish still at the end of the AF days, but by the time we came to New York, it wasn't in our mind that we were doing that. Hell fucking no.
Well, hold on. we were kind of forced to do some crap at NEW.
We said no.
Musically.
We said no to the giant Pop-Tart, my friend. That's Jocktober.
No, I know.
That's Jocktober shit.
But were we doing 2 for Tuesdays?
We fucking yelled and screamed in between the twos.
But weren't we?
I don't know. If we did, we were mocking it the whole time. That was the problem we had with the jocks over there.
The whole time. I don't know.
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Hell fucking
all right. Someone's saying, no, you didn't, mother huckers. Yeah.
Well, the point is you got to be true to yourself eventually.
Be true to yourself.
You have to. I mean, I understand you got to do some things to get into the radio world, but then you got to, do your thing. All right, here we go. Kramer and Kelly are accepting the bra donation.
She's wearing big heels, too.
Well, yeah, now she's 4'6".
Is he fucking that little midget? That's her, husband?
She popped right up from 4'1" to 4'6". Right up 6 and she's 4'7" now.
Actually,
she's weird. She look like
she's got a horrible face.
She looks like a.
You put the face.
She's hot, man. I think
she's all right.
She's midget hot.
She's midget hot. Right. She's midget hot.
She's very hot.
She's midget gorgeous.
Yeah, she's fucking a 10 midget.
But regular person, that's like a 4.
Oh, she's just a regular chick walking up the street.
Oh my God! The next midget is going to attempt to get out of
a mouse trap.
One of those fucking life jacket, the fucking straight jacket. Yeah.
Was it an ace bandage?
Just unraveling an ace bandage.
But also, like Mike said, something special's going on. We are taking bra donations at Looper's Grill and Bar.
Yes, now listen, bring them with you. I mean, you're more than welcome to take off the one you're wearing.
Please bring one with you.
We recommend bringing them along.
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated.
After a few drinks, if you feel like removing the one you're having for a good cause.
Don't.
Oh, they're just having fun with it, Sam.
That's why. It's like, are these two married, or are they,
they're just having a little fun with it? Because, of course, the guy wants to see tits, and she doesn't.
You know how guys are.
Yeah.
Luckily,
about the tits.
Luckily, she's there.
Right, AJ?
He's not here.
Kramer and Kelly asked today's challenge question. What's the challenge question about? I see you put a show prep bit alert next to this track.
Well, something we haven't explored is that these prep service websites, they'll give all the parody songs that every show uses, but they also give show topics, like talking points.
No way.
Here's some things you can talk about today. Here's a question. Shows don't even think of their own questions to ask the audience.
It's easy to begin with, and now they're...
You can go online and say...
You can't even figure this shit out on your own? You can't come up with a topic every morning to talk about?
Here's a good idea for the question of the day.
Ugh.
Cue of the day.
Cue of the day, sure.
And so this is Kramer and Kelly's question of the day.
Okay.
Which could sound familiar to some of our Jocktober
Keep it right there for now, Sam. Here's Kramer and Kelly doing the question of the day, or today's challenge question.
Today's 710 challenge question. Half of all people do this within a week of breaking up with someone. What is it?
610-720-1041. We'll take your guesses next.
Dude, that's the same question as the other Jocktober.
Wait, is that what you're getting at, Sam?
Yes.
Who did it? I forgot.
Rocky and Sue in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. This is Allentown, Pennsylvania. So, Rocky and Sue did it a week and a half ago.
It was the same question.
Wait, and Sam's got that clip?
Yes.
All right, here it is.
The answer that we're looking for here. 1/3 of the women do this right after they break up with their significant other.
Okay, this is Michelle we haven't talked to yet. First thing they do after a breakup. 1/3 of the women polled said they do this. It is...
Cut their hair.
Cut their hair.
You are correct, sir.
Yes, it is
cut their
hair. Yes.
Wow.
So they said 1/3 of the women.
They can't even come up with a question.
1/3 of the women.
Now, Kramer and Kelly said half. Could it be a different question? We can only find out by getting to the answer.
Maybe it's different.
Now we go back to Kramer and Kelly.
Kramer and Kelly, 721 and 34 at the beautiful RCN studios. Laura, what was the question today?
Half of all people do this within a week of breaking up. What is it?
610-720-1041. Hello.
Hey, I'd like to play the 710 challenge.
Yeah, what do you think the answer is?
Go out on a date.
No.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. B104, hello.
Morning. Go on a date.
Not a date.
Thanks.
Okay.
B104, hello.
Hello. Is the answer cutting their hair?
It is indeed cutting their hair.
Wait a minute.
All people get haircuts within a week of a breakup.
Wow.
How about that, huh? I guess a new look.
Yeah.
I guess it's grown in
fresh.
Shake things up a bit.
Wait, half or 1/3?
How about you
what
shake things up a bit and come up with your own shit?
So this person may have been driving through Wilkes-Barre a week and a half ago. They happen to find themselves in Allentown, and look,
Hey.
Lucky for me, the radio station is asking
the
exact
question.
The same boring question, by the way, too. A who gives a shit question.
Yes, that question that people will be like, why? That must have been something they thought of this morning. Is actually published for people to say, hey, morning shows out there, here's a great question, and the stations pay for the privilege of being able to log on to this website that says, here's a good question to ask people.
Dig up a fucking question that
And I know this
shows ask.
It's really not hard to do this shit on your own without the use of these services.
Guess where Scorch got half of his brain cell stimulators from?
He couldn't even come up with his own.
All people that break up do this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what is it?
He would 100% ask this question at 6:25 a.m. any given morning. That would be this is a perfect brain cell stimulator.
Brain cell stimulator.
My answer would have been suck on a dog dick.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have made it.
Why?
Yeah.
Just to make it fun.
Well, because lucky for us and every single other radio show at the time, all phone calls are, of course, recorded while the song is on. That way, if there's any rowdy callers...
We had to do that because we didn't have a delay.
Yeah.
We've been through this whole thing.
We got to do that. That sucked.
All right, here's the little midget. Whatever. I'm done. Well, what?
What is this, a goth midget?
I think it's Mini Chris Angel.
Yeah, it's Mini Chris Angel.
And see, they have to look...
Oh, this little... He's got a little baby straight jacket. Ew. Fuck, this thing is weird.
He does understand people are seeing him just because he's a midget, though. The point Patrice made was very good.
Make yourself grow, Magic Man. Come on, do a real trick. Turn fucking 5'11".
2 minutes left. They're going to kick us off the air today?
Yeah, I'm going to kick us off the air.
Yeah, we did it today. We had a good show.
What a bunch of fucking entertainment we gave today. Wow.
You guys did a really good job today.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
I felt like I really brought it today, Sam.
You did. You
I was
really
happy with my performance.
Was it brought?
You both shined today.
I was happy.
Very well. Very well done.
I was out of the movie discussion for a bit, but then I kind of got in there a little bit. Just enough so people know I'm still here.
That's okay. Sometimes there's an art to knowing when to sit back and when to come back. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, there is, Sam.
Words of wisdom.
There is.
Words to live by, Lloyd.
There is, Sam.
I was just trying to...
No, you made a very good point, Sam. Like, why are you sitting? We didn't invite you to the big thing.
You said it last time I could sit with Jocktober.
That was last time.
No.
Well, just,
that was a standing bit.
The fuck is this?
What? Now
there's two big muscle men lifting the fidget up by his feet.
Right.
So,
for what reason?
Hanging him like a curtain.
Oh, there's a straitjacket. Okay.
And
so
he's
going to
hanging
get out of the straitjacket.
down.
Patrice, would you pay to see this?
No.
What?
I'd make my cable
oh, wow, look at him. Look at him now. Dude, he's like fucking having a fit.
And look at the girl next to him.
What's she doing?
She's
What's her
doing
job?
nothing.
Is she supposed to be the fucking distraction?
I guess.
Holy fuck balls.
He could probably disjoint every fucking bone in his body.
Look at this kid.
Oh, God.
Well, he got out of the straitjacket, it looks like.
Well, I'm working my way out of it. It's very difficult.
And it becomes, what's the quotient in which it's upped because he's a midget? Like, if a regular guy is doing this...
You wouldn't even watch this.
You just go, what the fuck?
It wouldn't even be on TV. You'd be like, the old straitjacket gag, but only because he's a midget.
Yeah, because you don't want to see a regular size person do this anymore.
No, this is stupid now.
This has gone...
This old Houdini crap.
Yeah, they've gone way further than this.
Oh, now you got to look at his fucking distorted body. That extra rib.
Well, actually, the gravity's helping it. Make it look like it's more... I think we've done our show for today.
Yeah, now we're just watching Maury.
I think we've done it. Patrice, thank you.
Thank you.
Improv, DCimprov.com.
Yes,
starting
sir.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
In DC.
Thanks, Nico.
And Big Mama Prods on Twitter.
Thank you.
Yes. Great job, Patrice O'Neill. Thank you so much.
Thanks for inviting me in. Appreciate it. Enjoy everything.
I think we're just going to putter to the end here.
Yeah, why not? Jocktober does it.
Could you give me an old school fucking car breaking down there? That's how we end today.